Okay, Dusty. Why is it still going? You still hear that? I stopped it. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, bro. You gotta hear this echo going on in my headphones right now. Hang tight, hang tight. Is that YouTube? All right, thank God it's YouTube. I got nervous. I thought that was the real echo. I was just like, I can't do this. Can you hear me? Unmute your mic, you bird brain. Your mic is muted, bird brain.
Oh God! Again. Wah, wah,
Knucklehead.
wah.
You know what I mean?
Wah.
Original Wig is live. Happy New Year, everybody. Hope everyone had a good Christmas, a good New Year. Me and Dust took the week off last week because I was dealing with some of this. This is what I was dealing with last week. All right, guys. This is what I was dealing with. I was snaking out my pipes for about 24 hours. Yeah. Dust was not snaking out my pipes. I was snaking out my pipe for about 24 fucking hours. Goddamn near. So.
Those pipes are polluted, man. There was a lot of cloggage in there. A lot of corn in those pipes. I could tell. Are you on a heavy corn diet? Heavy starch diet? Spaghetti? Oh. Happy New. Hey, Mena, salute.
Yeah. Everything terrible. You know.
Well, you had that issue, Cliff, and because we're basically Wiggame's twins. You must have sent it this way because about a week, 7 days ago, I woke up, got coffee, and I always play this game when I wake up in the morning. I play a game called Hurry Up and Get the Coffee Ready Before the Shit Hits Me, and I got to run in the bathroom, and I make it like a little game, and I get all excited like a little schoolgirl, Cliff, and I get all excited, right? And this time, I've been playing that game for damn near 40 years, bro. And this time, it didn't work, man. I freaking, and I'm not talking about a shark. I'm not trying to be disgusting, but it was a full, and I haven't seen, it was so much, and I didn't want it to hit my leg. I was wearing these gray sweats, so I just said, you know what, I'm going to commit to it, and I pushed it out. I just pushed it, and I figured, and so it went everywhere. And I don't want to talk about it anymore because it really did.
And this is January 4th. And just to verify this, you shit your pants for the 4th time in January already?
No, this is the one time.
I don't know, bro. That's what the graphic says. Dust shit his pants for the 4th time in 2023 already. All I can do is believe what it says on the screen. You can have these allegeds, but you said you had one accident. Oh, I had one accident. It was only one. But you see what that says there, right? Does shit his pants before time in 2023. So
as we know, if you put something up on the screen, 100% true.
It's true. That's just how it goes.
It's with facts, with news, anything.
Even if you're in the comment section, you know what I mean? So let's keep that in mind. You guys want to say some shit? If I pull it up, it's true.
I'll be the first person to tell you right now. If you comment, first of all, if you type it anywhere and it's left on the internet for eternity, it's true.
It's true. Just facts. That's it. And that's what the Wiggas bring you. We bring you facts. We're not here for satire. We're not here for comedy. We're not here for improv. We're here to bring you the facts, just like CNN and Fox News and all the other factual outlets. You know what I mean? That's what the Wiggas are here for. You know what I mean?
Don't make me spit my beer. Don't make me spit my beer.
And what we got planned tonight, we got some Nostradamus predictions. All right. Some lost Nostradamus predictions for 2023. We're going to talk about Dana White maybe going a little too far in promoting his slap league. We're going to get into a lot. We got some 2022 stuff to talk. Some stories, some other fuckery. I would have loved to have had the show extra planned, being that I had 2 weeks, but I've had, certain family things going on that I've had to focus on beyond the shit I dealt with clearing out my pipes and all that nonsense. So,
listen, it's going to be a good show.
We got it loaded up as always.
It's still the greatest podcast known to man. I mean, everybody knows this. I mean, it is the greatest podcast in podcasting.
It's alive, Mena. It's alive. But thank you. You know what I mean? My daughter got me the hat right here. I told her I was going to ask you this week.
Okay. So now you're basically over the top, Cliff.
Yeah, I mean, listen, this little mama bought me the hat. That means I wear the hat. You know what I mean?
Now how's it feel? Does it feel good being a dad and a full-blown grown wigga? Responsible wigga when you could just
nowadays. Oh
man, it's the best, bro. When you get something from your little girl, it's the best, bro. I used to get presents all the time from your little girl, and it was just the best. I meant my little girl. I mean my little girl.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hold on, bro. You're getting presents what from my oldest daughter? Like, what's going on here, bro?
No, it was the best getting. It was the best getting presents from my daughter was always the best, dude. You know, I used to get a ton of golf dad stuff.
Yeah.
You know, world's best golfing dad. It was like, come on now. You'd better off just putting world's best redhead dad. Like, make it real general. Don't make it specific where people are going to test me out there in the public.
No, keep them coming. Keep them coming. I mean, I need them nowadays. You know what I mean? I need them. But
I want one. Can I get one? I'll take a compliment.
But that's what people don't realize, though, Dusty. It's like, you know, people, they take this internet shit all serious or get wrapped up in all like the live stream drama or this, that, man. Listen, when you got real shit in your life, you know, and real love in your life and people who depend on you, that's why there's not a goddamn thing that the internet or anybody on it could do to me. You know what I mean? Because my real life is packed with love and responsibility. And a lot of people don't have that. So they let this internet shit be their real life. And then next thing you know, you're fucking screaming into a microphone or fucking doxing someone or some other weirdo shit, or you're fucking e-jerking with females or whatever the hell they call, or you get this guy out. Yeah, that's what they call it. Yeah, it does. You know, I got my lessons in live stream, verbiage the past fucking year.
It's basically like I'll drag you around. I'll drag you through all the. We have to go through the muck, and we'll come and rise up out of the muck like a phoenix, like a great Wigga phoenix, if you will. Okay, Roy
got you with a compliment.
You're making me blush, sweetie. Thank you.
All right, so let's play the intro. You know, we got our 6, probably some of our loyal 6 in here at the moment. You know, we'll see if anybody picks in, but let's get the
Happy New Year's, folks.
Going. Happy New Year, everybody. And then we'll get into the some of the Nostradamus predictions, and then we'll go from there, and then we'll see where we take it from there. You know, the most important thing, everybody, always remember: don't be a cunt, don't be a cunt. Hey, don't be a cunt. Mena, we missed you. Glad you're back. Shang dog. Out here winning court cases. Slapping bitch ass live streamers in their faces. You know. Sound the alarm. From the Wiggins song. Sound the alarm. That shit, man. Yo, Stevens. What's up, my good brother? Football as well. Listen to me, please. All 5 of you. Let's go. Let's get it rolling, man. Happy New Year to everybody. Hope Christmas was good. Whatever holiday you celebrate. If you don't celebrate any of these holidays, hope you had a good end of December and beginning of January. Wherever the fuck.
Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Hanukkah.
All that good shit.
What else they got?
What else is December? I don't know. I think those are the only December joints, right? If I remember correctly.
That's it. That's all I got.
That's it for the December joints, right?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and then we're gonna move into leap year, president's birthdays. Oh yeah, my granddaughter was born on leap year. She'll be right. Is this leap year coming up?
My oldest guess what my oldest daughter was born
on leap year? Was it 20 years ago?
Any day of the year you can imagine. Guess what my oldest daughter was born?
February 28th, 27th. 29th.
Martin Luther King Day. That's what my oldest daughter was born on Martin Luther King Day.
Were you not tempted to name her Tamiqua?
yeah. I almost did. I almost named her Shaniqua. You know what I mean?
You gotta hit her with a Javon,
Bro.
just Sherry. You know what I
Bro.
mean? Hit her with a nice one, dude. A nice Black American name, dude. Respect.
And you know damn well. Yeah, she's Black. She's honorary. She's honorary. And obviously that was at my most, Wigga-esque times too. That's when I was young, just mobbing through New York. So like all my
you were in the ER, dude. You were in the delivery room with a do-rag and a fucking Newport tucked behind the ear. Come on.
Yeah, bro.
Come on.
So all like the racist family members or racist white boy friends were like, of course your daughter was born on Martin Luther King Day. Of course, you N-word lover. Of course. You know what I mean? You already know, bro.
So bad. So bad, bro.
And she was born on the corner of Martin Luther King Boulevard.
No, double MLK threat?
My daughter was born on the corner of MLK on MLK Day. And believe it or not, a Public Enemy song was playing at the time. So
you shut your mouth right now.
It was real, bro.
It was Rebel Without a Cause. Rebel Without a Pause.
You know what? Actually, let's start with this because I don't remember this or where it's from, but this shit had me crying when I came across it the other day. And of course, it goes along with everything.
Wiggers, the number one problem facing white people today. But there's something that you white people can do. First step, recognize warning signs. For example, low-riding baggy pants, poorly executed gang signs, and intentional use of improper grammar.
This don't make no sense. Girl must have lost her mind or something.
And with your help, we can identify Wiggerism and someday, hopefully, wipe it out for good.
Brought to you by People for the Ethical Treatment of Wiggers.
Apparently that shit was on MTV.
Is your house infested with wiggers? Do you wish your wigger could be cured? Well, now you can use my new de-wigger service, Wigout. WHigga.
I don't understand what it's like to be a young black man in the streets. Yo,
As soon as we get your call, we snap into action.
Yo, man, what? No, I ain't.
What is this, a French translation?
I guess they got a French translation going on this shit.
Oui, wiggery.
Use state-of-the-art techniques to break the wigger down.
God, make it stop. Oh, man, turn it off.
I can't watch the VH1.
ZZ Top, bro. Grandmas with glasses.
It's worse than I thought.
If all else fails, Wig Out becomes every wigger's worst nightmare.
That's him. Number 3. The scariest black man I ever saw.
Okay, kid, you're going to jail.
Oh, wait, no, this makes no mistake. Wait, I'm not even black.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Oh, my God. I'm not black. I'm white. Oh, Dad, Mom, I'm white. Oh, my God, I love you.
Well, I don't know what
And
this
when the
shit was
wigger
on,
finally
bro.
goes home, everybody wins.
How dare he?
Bro, it's just hysterical, bro. I don't know who came up with this shit, but this was great shit.
Excuse me. Yeah, you get off our lawn right now, or I swear to God I will call the police. Yeah, that's right. Thank you. All right, I believe it's 13.
There we go. Now he's
Another
back, baby. He's
satisfied
back,
customer.
baby.
Back to reality,
There it
right?
is. Careful.
Oh, badminton,
If you have
son?
a wigger problem, call us at. I'm gone.
Right, there you go. So that shit's classic right there, boy.
Hot pictures. It's hot.
That shit is fucking classic material.
I never seen that, man.
Bro, I never.
Who'd have
Bro,
thought?
I was just looking for shit for the show. I don't know how I randomly came across that, but I was crying, bro. I was like, oh shit.
And then
what
all of a
is
sudden,
this?
Snoop gets in touch with Eminem.
Well, that was pre. That was post Eminem.
Oh, it was post.
Yeah, I think so. I think it was like early 2000s. So Eminem was like 99. You know what I mean?
Oh, 99, right? Oh, okay. It was
Maybe Eminem
2000s.
helped him write it. Who the fuck knows? You know what I mean?
Possibly. Yeah,
always
might just be a
possible, but-
biography. That was like a little
Okay,
short
so-
biography in Eminem. You think Eminem plays badminton in his sprawling mansion in Detroit, suburb of?
I mean, it's possible, bro. It's possible that he's so disconnected at this point. You know what I mean?
And if Eminem wants to play the Wiggas in badminton, I mean, we'll gladly come over and dominate. I mean, I'll fucking spike the shit out of that badminton right in his Marshall Mathers facial.
All right, so let's get in. Should we get into some of these predictions?
Of course.
Some of these Nostradamus predictions for 2023. You know, of course, you know, Nostradamus predictions, they're written in a way we have to decode them. So these are decoded, you know, but if you go online and you look up these predictions, you'll see all of them are 100% factual, you know. So so we're gonna start with this one right here. He predicted Nazi rappers will top the charts in 2023.
It's coming true.
Yeah, inspired by Kanye. You know, this is his prediction. Now, it goes to a whole nother level on that, right? Because he also says by late 2023, the first Black Korean Nazi boy band will be formed. Now, I don't know, but some images are coming out.
Oh,
Already looking like it might.
And those uniforms are by Kanye, I take it.
Kanye and Talib Kweli spearheading this movement together, from what I'm seeing.
Move over, Hugo Boss. There's a new Nazi boy band in town.
Right, there's a new Nazi boy band in town. And, you know, as you see the name of the band, which I love. I love the name of the band. I don't know how he predicted this, but as you see there, Boys to Furious or BTF, you know, we already got BTS, you know, so now Boys to Furious, BTF is the next, the next on the team, the next, you know, I don't know how many of these Korean groups you see popping around, but
it goes Boys to Furious, ABC, KKK.
Yeah,
the Nazi boy band family.
ABC, KKK, Boys to Furious, KKK. You're right. That's exactly. I think he actually predicted those words as well. You know. Now this one here, this one's interesting, and it actually there's multiple layers to this, which I didn't realize. 72 genders will form into one super trans man woman like Voltran. So Voltran will be coming in 2023 as predicted. Okay, as predicted by Nostradamus, you know, hundreds of years ago. The 72 genders will be forming into Voltran in 2023. And I don't know, you know, AI auto-generated this, and it's actually a plot twist at the end here, Dust. And what you're gonna see is that, you know, someone who was on the WHiggas, someone who stands up against certain things along these lines, is actually gonna be the one that ends up getting us back to a righteous point in 2023. Plot twist! Plot twist! Plot twist! The 72 genders, right? They think they're gonna take all these genders and turn into one Voltran. That's
how
what
dare they?
Do. And then who does it turn into, Dust?
Kitty.
It's our girl. She favorite goddamn MLK Malcolm X trans fighter. Kitty Demure, all right? Our girl Kitty Demure will be turning into Voltran in 2023. And if she sees a man who identifies as a woman body slamming your daughter, she's gonna fly right into that arena and then take that man, bitch, and fucking pile drive her on her forehead. These are the predictions of Nostradamus from hundreds of years ago. Okay? All right. And now knowing all that, let's just get one more look at Voltran. Plot twist.
I didn't see it coming.
You didn't see that coming, did you? You didn't see that
Mm-mm.
coming, did you? You son of a bitch.
Oh, shout out to Voltran, dude. That's
Voltran.
uh,
Voltran could be evil. Or
I
Voltran
was
could be righteous. We think the righteous Voltran is coming, and that's Kitty Demure coming to come on you.
shout
That's
out
what we-
Kitty.
That's what we
Will there be a movie
Nostradamus.
like Jason versus Freddy, but it'll be Voltran versus Transformer?
Yeah. Voltran versus Transformer. The kitty just comes in swinging eggplants sharpened to the sharpest point, bending air, the eggplant airbender like Avatar, just using all different skills to send flying sharpened eggplants at those trying to body slam our daughters.
Bro, you're talking about the illest sex bender of all time, Kitty Demure, dude. I mean, Voltran.
Shout out Kitty Demure.
Shout
And
out.
we lost our
Hey, clap.
video with all the views got taken off of YouTube. Our great episode with Kitty. It's still on this the Focus CDS channel, but
That's right.
We lost the one that was on the WHiggas channel that actually got a little traction. But shout out Kitty.
Yeah, shout out
Legend.
Kitty.
Bumblebee, Buttlebee or some shit. But,
bums and B.
Got this here. Russians in 2023. Russians will plant a poisonous substance in a 12-year-old's hair, assassinating American President Joe Biden. Now,
Works every time, man.
It works every time. It's just nobody's had the audacity, to try to do this shit. Because it's like a plot. It's like that movie. What was that movie with Seth Rogen, the North Korea joint?
Oh, you're talking about Spies Like Us.
Stop.
Negotiator.
You're such a dick.
A negotiation. What the interview?
Was it the interview? That actually might be the right
something
answer.
like that.
Something like
It's
that.
either. Yeah, I know it's in like South Korean like colors in the thing with block letters, like Russian letters, which they all
Interview
are.
sounds right.
I think it's
The
the interview. It's not
Yeah,
the intervention.
Sounds right. No, it's not the intervention. I think you might be right about saying it's the interview.
Interview,
So
I believe, right?
Nostradamus,
Because at the beginning, it's Eminem in the interview with John Franco, right? So therefore,
yes,
it's the interview.
I think it is
Because
the
anytime you have Eminem with John Franco interviewing, the movie's called The Interview. I believe that's how that works.
I mean, realistically speaking, Nostradamus had a point with this one. Because how hard would this be? All you'd have to do, you don't even have to have a willing 12-year-old or 7-year-old, as Roy suggested. You might need to lower it down a little. All you need, just spray a head. You know what I mean? It's something. It's not, from what Nostradamus said, Putin, because we all know Putin is a great guy. He wouldn't do anything to risk a child's life. So it would be non-harmful. Nostradamus said all of this, which is crazy. 700 years.
The guy was a smart man. I mean,
Yeah,
the guy had a serious head on his shoulder, man. I mean, is there a guy smarter than Nostradamus?
Are these the new WEF? It might be. It might be. So what would it really take? All it would take is a Russian agent walking by, a little 12-year-old, give her a little spritz, send her into the Oval Office.
Oh, he's touching that hair. I mean, how's he going to avoid that, bro? I mean, what are they going to tie his hands to his back? I mean, every time he comes out around children, they're gonna tie his hands like puppets and work them for him. The CIA.
Right. So we got Talib Kweli. He will officially remove his blackface, revealing he's actually a middle-aged white woman. This is something predicted by Nostradamus. These aren't my words. I wonder, does he have to apologize for wearing blackface for so long as well, right?
I would figure. I mean,
right?
You're not going to not apologize. You're not going to not apologize.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to have to at least put out a tweet, Instagram, and then he's going to have to go back through and answer all 10.2 billion of his goddamn Instagram comments.
Yeah.
Admitting that he was at fault for
but to Nostradamus's point, who spearheads social justice movements more than like liberal white women? So we say it's a middle-aged white woman, but maybe it's like an actual, like, you know, one of these new age, you know, white woman crusaders for social justice.
Good
So
point.
then, does he really have to apologize when he's done so much for the movement and can do so much more moving forward because of the power of the middle-aged white woman?
It's like the Rachel Dolezal effect, where it's like, yeah, you're transracial, but you've done some good. We're gonna let you hang in there, and also get an only. Well, then tell him probably get an OnlyFans as well when he shows his face.
Like Rachel Dolezal.
Correct.
Yeah. But then, it's gotta be some good looking. What do you think does better on OnlyFans? Middle-aged white woman pussy or black dick? If you had to guess.
50-year-old black dick?
Yeah, like middle-aged white woman pussy or black dick. What do you think's more popular on OnlyFans?
It's gotta be middle-aged white pussy.
Middle-aged white pussy still overcoming black cock, you think?
Yeah. Because I mean, black dick's almost about middle-aged black dick's about played out now. It'll be played out by the year. I mean, I'm surprised Nostradamus didn't predict that.
The downfall of black dick.
Downfall of the trending of the black dick is now. I mean, basically, the new generation of black kids aren't going to get that freebie of the, you know, this is like a cool thing to do. Let me just fuck a black dick real quick as a teen, as a white teen. That's gonna be over soon, and the next generation isn't gonna. And it's gonna be very difficult.
He actually did. You must have predicted what he predicted. Because he actually did. Nostradamus predicts the end of the BBC trend.
Great minds think alike, dude. Nostradamus wore a do-rag back then, made out of fucking hay.
And what I was reading is the way they end this is more like white dudes with big dicks are just gonna start showing up places. And being like, look, we have big dicks too. Look,
we got these. We got them too.
Right. And I think
you're saying the BWC is gonna come.
Yeah, the BBWs.
The BBW, big
like it. Wait, no, is it big white? That would be big black whites. That's big interracial bitches. Big black whites.
Black white cocks. It could be the big BBWC.
Yeah. Mena's hoping for this one to come true.
Oh,
Mena likes some big.
Mena's gonna be outside with the helicopter lights like this. Landing the fucking helicopter and shit. Here, land the cocks here. Land the cocks here.
And there's an X on a pussy. You know what I mean? The X on a pussy. And she's land the cocks here. You want to land them right here.
Looks like Die Hard. Looks like Die Hard 2 when Bruce McClane comes out and the shit's down with the torches and shit. He's got two flares.
Who with 70 in IQ pays for porn? Hey, probably
I know. Good point, Roy. I've been asking that for years. I mean, I can't believe people give money to people on OnlyFans. Every time I go on OnlyFans to post some goddamn parody, I go, who the fuck is on here paying people when they can just go to...
Yeah, they're getting their money.
It's like just to get so basically you're paying for a comment, right? Because that's what they give you. They give you a comment back if you pay for like a personal message. That's what you're getting. A text on your screen that says, hey, Dusty.
They do all sorts of shit. They send personal shit. They do JOI videos. Some bitches will send you a fucking like a tailored JOI video. You know what I mean? Like you send them the bread and you'd be like, oh, my name's Cliff. I mean John. And they'll send you a JOI video. You know what I mean? Like saying, oh, Cliff, yeah, jerk that. I mean, John, jerk that dick. And they'll send you personalized shit. They'll send you personalized shit. Costs about $13.99. Somebody told me.
Pink peen.
Yeah. Pink peen. That pink peen. The PPP loan. I'll give you that pink peen loan. All right. Used tampon. All right.
Tampon.
Get on to the other two, and then we'll get rolling. We got another couple right here. We got Nostradamus predicted that Michael Jackson will rise from the dead and moonwalk into Neverland Ranch and stare at kids' booty holes. He won't touch them. You know what I mean? He's just going to open them up and stare at them. Gonna moonwalk, open them up, stare at them.
Just right at them. What are we doing?
Yeah, that's the at least that's what Nostradamus said. It got nothing to do with me. Right? We got Andrew Tate will seduce Greta Thunberg, convince her that climate change is not real, and then that she should make him a sandwich, and she'll do it.
Nice. You should ever maybe change the oil on his car, on all his Lamborghinis, man. Teach her how to. I mean, would you pay for a Greta Thunberg OnlyFans?
Would I pay for a Greta Thunberg?
You know, I took a look at it. I was like, I don't know. She just looks like she has a sappy pussy. Like it's just real.
Like the Toxic Avengers kid, like granddaughter.
Yes.
That's like the Toxic Avengers granddaughter. You know, or
I
Sling
feel like-
Blade's Sling Blade's niece.
Oh,
Or
it's
some
terrible,
shit.
bro. I feel like it's really like she doesn't wash because she's so
Salute.
scared of the world ending
Right.
that she doesn't use enough water, and she
She looks like one of the first witches. She looks like a Salem. She got a Salem witch child pussy. You know what I mean?
she looks like she looks like the kid that like spills syrup on their face at your house and doesn't wash it off all day because their parents are drug addicts.
Right. She looks like she'd break a brush if you try to brush her hair. Like the brush would just snap.
For sure. She's the kid that the other parents always call CPS on, but she's all right. You know, because she's so goddamn filthy.
They're just worried about her. She comes out outside with soot on her face. You know what I mean? That bitch got chimney sweet pussy. You know what
I mean, does she?
That bitch got bubonic plague pussy. This motherfucker bitch got the black plague on her pussy lips.
Oh, it's just climate control. Her pussy, bro. It's just not her pussy ain't even climate controlled. I mean, it's overheated. Her pussy is wild. That's probably the whole buildup of why she's doing what she's doing.
Yeah. That's why she's doing what she's doing, because her pussy's so dry from climate change that she's concerned about the Earth's pussy. You know what I mean? The oceans. Is that the Earth's pussy?
I still feel like she has like children's teeth at like 19. Did she ever lose her baby teeth, or did they make her keep them?
That bitch looked like one of Abe Lincoln's children that died of fucking some 1800s.
I feel like whoever's her handlers are, they like collected her baby teeth and then pulled her adult teeth and put the baby teeth back in through surgery to make her. So when she's talking, everybody's like, "Oh, this kid is talking to the kids. We like her."
That bitch looked like the first royal incest baby before they like made it stick. You know
Oh, for sure.
Like when the first royals were like first brother and sister. You know what I mean?
For sure.
I get the Thunberg.
Governor.
That bitch took like the abominable snowman and shit.
Hey, what's going on with my pussy, mate? Governor. My pussy seems to be overheating, mate.
She used a menstrual cup made of wood. Yeah.
Oh.
We can talk shit about her now, though. She's old enough. I didn't like when people were cracking jokes on a little bitch and shit. Like when you're 16 and she's like a little slow, like, come on, man. Can you hold off? Who wait a couple years and then slap her with the jokes? You know?
Yeah, they were waiting like people waited for the Olsen twins to like, you know, make sex jokes about. I can't. I mean, what other youngin did that? I guess the Bay. What was the Catch Me Outside chick? I guess that was another one, right?
Kardashian bitches they were waiting for too. These perverts.
Oh, that's right. That's another one.
They were waiting for Kylie. But they were on TMZ, like openly saying it, sitting in the room, like.
I bet you they did. They had a countdown, and people somehow don't relate that to some kind of pedo activity. You know,
if you're waiting for a bitch to turn 18,
I mean, that's definitely
like, yeah, you are definitely at least pedophile adjacent. If you're not officially, you're adjacent.
You know, smoking like a true fucking G.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. You're the neighboring stream.
Yes.
If
bro.
Not, you know, straight up.
Yes. Fuck, dude.
And yeah, I agree, Mena. I'm not big on because that's one of the things that she said to him. You got little dick energy, which she actually kind of hit him with that one. But
why is there a sandwich over here by Mr. Tate?
Oh, you don't remember the prophecy? Andrew Tate will seduce Greta Thunberg, convincing her that climate change is not real and that she should make him a sandwich.
You know what? I was just hungry. I think, dude, I'm telling you, I'm just looking at this sandwich. I've been eating these killer sandwiches lately.
And I got the real looking sandwich too. I didn't get like the graphic sandwich.
I know. It looks good, dude. Look at the golden crust with the cracks in it. Ooh,
Right,
I ain't
right.
fucking with the ham or turkey though. It'd have to be roast beef or some hot Kappa. But
Right. I made sure that
okay.
shit was official gristle. So yeah, so you know, and I'm not a big fan. I'm definitely not a big fan of Andrew Tate overall. He's not my cup of tea. But you know, I don't know if he necessarily is, you know, running around raping bitches either, like they're trying to hit him with. If he did, I hope he rots in hell. You know,
He's like a businessman, ain't he? Some sort of businessman. I don't know what kind of business he's doing, but just I like when they get him on like big TV networks and he just says regular shit and everybody just goes, "Oh my god, this guy's a goddamn prophet." I'm like, well, he's kind of just a regular dude that is just, you know, he needs it for his business. That's his business.
he leaned into it. He's smart. Listen, he did what most people do with the internet, right? You do, especially if you don't have a path, right? Unless you have a path, right? You're a comedian or you're a, you know, rapper or you're an artist or you know, you have a path that you're going to follow no matter what. Whereas him, you know, Andrew Tate, reality star, he tried many different ways to get into the light. You know, he was on reality shows back in the day, multiple reality shows, I believe, you know, and then, yeah. So it's like, he started making videos, whether or not they were 1% serious or 100% serious. They picked up heat, and he said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna just do more of this. This is get me the attention that I'm looking for on the internet."
Yeah, when you watch him on
too deep. If it's true or not, we don't know. But now he's too deep.
When you watch him on Tom Segura's podcast, like everything he says, he's holding in a laugh.
yeah, he knows. He knows,
which I can recognize anywhere because. I mean, I say a lot. I say like 85 or 90% of the shit I say, I'm like holding in a laugh. Like, this is funny just to say.
Yeah. But that's, you know what? I just wonder how much of it is shtick with Andrew Tate, how much of it is real, how much of it is leaning into it. You know, I just wish we could know. We'll never know. I just hope he's not a rapist. You know, I hope he didn't do that shit. Well, that's all I can say, you know? Yeah,
hopefully. That's what I was saying. Like pussy, I think it's for sale over there. Prostitution is legal. I'm almost positive. It's mostly.
So your counter to that statement is prostitution is legal. So rape is legal.
If he didn't, I don't know what's the. Well, I guess this will never occur, but like the rape percentages in countries that have prostitution banned, and ones that do.
So your takeaway here is let's get into the numbers of rape, not that if he rapes, it's fucked up. Why don't we just say I'm Wigga number one, Cliff Focus. He's saying rape is not good. Dust is saying, well, you know,
let's
rape to
listen. What does Joe Rogan always say? What does Joe Rogan always say? There's nuance to it.
There's nuance in rape.
That's right. It's not just black and white, dude.
Thinks there's nuance in rape.
Not just black and white.
This fucking guy, he thinks there's nuance. See when my finger disappears? He thinks there's nuance in rape. This guy here. I think it's not good, and I hope Andrew Tate didn't do it. All right, I'm gonna stick to that.
No, I don't want him to go to jail. And where the fuck is he at? Bulgaria or Romania or fucking Romania. Weird ass fucking that I had totally forgot of. I was like, oh yeah, that's a country.
Romania. Yeah, my girl's part Romanian. That's like one of her many mutt things.
Whoa, she's a white queen, dude. Don't you ever disrespect her like that.
Mostly Italian. I saw him years ago on Tom Segura's podcast. They used to make fun. Yeah, well, that's the thing. That really is what got hit. That was his first ascension. It was YMH. I knew about Andrew Tate about the same time, about 3 years ago. You know, so he went a little viral with that, and then he went super viral starting like the beginning of last year, and then just rocket. But listen. You should be able to say what you want. People can do what the fuck they want. People can watch what they want, listen to what they want. I just hope he's not a fucking rapist. As long as he ain't a rapist, I don't give a fuck. If you're a scumbag or a douchebag, well, join the club. There's a lot of them, you know?
Well, I mean, yeah, if he did rape, I'd say that's not good.
If he did rape,
I mean, honestly, I'm gonna make a statement here, and it might shock some people, but I'd say that I'm gonna go out on a limb and say rape's not good.
Rape's not good,
and you probably shouldn't do it.
But you think it's understandable at times?
Well, I'm not saying it's understandable, but I'm
You think
saying
there are scenarios where
I'm
it's like,
saying that for future
what's
people
the
that are thinking about rape,
prostitution numbers. What's the?
why? I'd
can we
also
get
like
a
to
per
know.
capita on rape
Yeah.
and
What
prostitution?
in Bulgaria, wherever the fuck shithole he was at, did they have legalized prostitution, and would he use it? If you don't use it, though, you know, you lose it.
Yeah, it's a couple.
You lose your freedom.
Your rape license. If you don't use your rape license, you lose your rape license.
That's what I'm saying. He's making it look bad. He's making all that legalized prostitution look bad when you rape like that, dude.
Right. He. I think it's 2 or 3 women accusing him of it, like rape and strangling him, and all sorts of
he's a
shit.
strangler. Okay.
They took his whips away. I know they keep it, but they said you'll get them back because there's something else too besides the rape shit, like some other type of money laundering type shit or something. Not that, but something in that vein. So
you're serious?
Oh yeah, no, they took all his cars. They took his whole fucking car collection. They detained him for 30 days.
Is that what you're saying?
They took like 18 whips from that motherfucker.
He had 18 whips. He had some serious medieval whips and shit.
Collection, yeah, like an MTV Cribs, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like he was real. Like he actually was what he said. How much of a scumbag is he? That's what we're still figuring out over time.
He was walking the walk. He was walking the walk, and he was raping the rape.
It seems to be.
I don't want him to be found. I hope it's not true.
Yeah.
Thank you, Roy. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
I got some takes over here. They're pretty hot.
They take the Fed smoker.
Tate for Fed smoker, dude.
Dust is Fed smoker. I don't know if anybody knows this, but Dust is actually Fed smoker, and he got straightened out. If you look at the date, right, that the WHigga started, right, or that me and Dust started talking about it, and you look at the date that Fed smoker died, there's a direct correlation. You know, he got some dentures. You know, he went back to his original hair color, which was ginger, and now he's co-host. You know, with me, my co-host.
These goddamn cops. I got to go over here and check in with the cops when I get into the cities. I got to go check in. He was the best, dude. When he checked in with the cops, come on.
But it is all YMH's fault. That's a pure fact. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that.
Yeah, your mom's house put him on the map, dude.
You know what?
Yeah.
Let's hop to this real quick. Right, being that's in that podcasting vein, you know.
All right.
Luis Gomez, Legion of Skank.
The Puerto Rican rattlesnake.
Puerto Rican rattlesnake. Let's see. He had some hecklers. Check it out.
Hot bitches are just, they're in their own thing. Look at her. She's ready to go. Joe, they're hot. Leave them alone. Let them be hot bitches. That's what hot bitches do. They're just fucking, they're in their own world. That's great. What's up, girl? How you doing? What are you staring at me like that? Go fuck yourself. Joe, kick him out. I don't give a shit. I said fucking leave him alone, and this bitch is staring at me like I'm an asshole. Go fuck yourself. She said kick me out in a respectful way. What a retarded asshole. Oh my God.
Oh shit, Stomper.
Came on the stage. Some titties bouncing. She got a booty on her too.
Will you just kiss me already? Forget all these games.
It's solid 7.
Yeah. Probably like, the body's a little higher if you like the thickness.
Yeah, if you're
what a retarded asshole. Oh my God.
The beer guy
I like the thickness though. That's one of my favorite builds right there.
I mean, she's got birthing hips for days, bro.
Yeah.
Will you just kiss me already? Forget all these games.
She's got a little dog chain hanging.
Just forget everything. What are we doing here? Just let's fucking go. You and I just fucking get crazy tonight. I don't care about any of this.
Oh, he's about to come on.
And to his credit, he's thinking like she's thinking about it. Look how she looks at her friend. She looks at her friend like, yo, shall I fuck him? She gives him a shit.
Do we have a connection? Obviously, okay. You're a little bit. Hey, do we have a connection? Obviously, okay. You're a little bit. Let's be at any of this.
There we go. Right there.
I don't. No. Don't look at her. I don't care about any of this.
Look at her. What do you think? Bitch?
Don't look at her.
Suck his dick?
I don't care about any of this.
Suck his dick?
Look at him up and down.
I don't.
That's
Don't.
suck his dick look right there. She gave her friend.
She likes a fucking. She needs a hog, dude.
Of course, bro.
Do we have a connection? Obviously, okay. You're a little bit. You're a firecracker. I can tell you have fucking things going on, and you need a man in your life to fucking just calm you down a little bit.
Yeah.
Or
Good
to
call.
get you going. Who fucking knows what's gonna happen with you? I will say. Can I? Well, let me just say one thing. Let me say one thing. Hold on, let me say one thing. No, let me say one thing.
Is she Puerto Rican or Italian?
Let me say one thing.
She's definitely Latina.
Oh, she's on one.
She's definitely Latina.
The way you've approached the stage, I will say it does not support your case that you were not being.
She's making third world faces.
She's making third world. That bitch got a Guatemalan grill and a fucking
Straight up, straight up, oh no, but she's got Uruguayan attitude. You know, I mean,
she's got
this
that
is
Honduran swagger.
she just came here, you know what I mean, and she's just like, I can do whatever I want, but then awkward as shit, even more goofy than goofy.
Goofy, like she's Latina, but she's acting like a drunk white bitch for sure.
Yeah,
100%.
and that's from plenty of CNN programming, Cliff.
Because you've jumped up on stage and now you're doing a dance, and I think it's great.
So
I am going to marry this woman, just so you guys know.
I imagine.
This is my type of bitch. What's your name? Oh, no.
This girl gets you in so many fights, bro.
Here comes the not as good looking bitch.
Oh no. They thought they were going to take over.
With the decent face.
Oh, God damn it. No
All
more.
falls apart. Let me see the face. Let's get a look at her. Let's see. Face is all right. Face ain't terrible. But she's a child.
I don't know, dog. She got pug. She got like a pug, like a slow pug face.
What's your name?
And she's the STD friend.
God damn it.
No
more.
That's the bitch that burned a lot of people right here. This one right here.
Yeah.
This one came in just dripping, bro. There's HPV just oozing out her fucking pussy right now.
Dude, so much piss on that crotch. Ridiculous.
So,
she wipes like shit. For sure.
Okay,
terrible wiper.
She got them HPV herpes drips. You know what I mean? That bitch got a little toxic waste at all times, cooling up. You know what I mean? Like that shit I could have put that shit down my drain, and I had such a problem. That shit could have cleared the clog I was working on. I could have squeezed that bitch over the pipe. That shit would be like.
What's that fluid? What's that acid that you put on the top air pipe? Sulfuric acid?
Sulfuric or hydrochloric. I think those are the two main.
That's what's leaking out of that orifice, bro. With the goofy blue fucking boots that are her feet are screaming. When she gets home, she needs help taking those off. No doubt.
That bitch got an ant farm, but of crabs by a pussy Rex. He said those mom jeans are a crab colony. That bitch got an ant farm, but it's crabs instead. You know what I mean? They just
I mean, it's so wild how tight that women get away with, like going out in public and making themselves just look like they're not fat fucking slobs, bro. Like that.
Oh, they definitely do that shit though. Yeah. When you unzip that shit, it looks a lot different than those jeans are shaping it. You know, that's one of those bro. like when she takes her pants off, it's like the bitch's face in Total Recall, but with pants. And they, you know what I mean? But with like legs and thighs and fucking calves, and she's like, oh, it's like fucking the Russian Fabergé of like fucking yeast and shit. Fuck out of here, bro. This bitch. Cliff, did you watch? Yeah, we're getting into that. We will be getting into that, Big Roy. The crab is going down on her pubis, is what I'm saying.
Oh, fucking
but yo, shout out to motherfucking, as Rex said, as Joe said before too. My man Louis J. Gomez handled this shit like a champ, like a champ. And he had that one bitch in the light jeans. Like, yeah, I probably would fuck you. Like in a different setting, you'd be piping this down. She was letting it, like, she, you know, because she could. If she was on straight aggression, you know, cunt, I hate everything shit. She just was spazzed on him then too. But he put the charm on her real quick. He put that rap charm on that bitch.
Oh.
Bitch, what's up, bitch?
Yeah.
Listen, tonight, what's up? And that bitch thought about it. She looked at her friend. She said, "Should I suck this dude's dick tonight?" And then her friend was like, "No." And then
we got other problems to cause tonight. I mean, what better of a night could you could have ended it on a high note? Right. The ugly bitch got in an Uber, whatever. Louis probably had some other motherfucking comedian for this fucking dumb hoe, you know, her friend. I mean, it could have been a fucking fun night. Instead,
got some comedian dick. Instead, they want to ruin a set. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fucking
pathetic.
You're there to
pay your groupies to some degree, right?
Mm-hmm.
See, this is what I wonder, right? Are these two bitches that wandered in there by happenstance that weren't fans, so became
Could have been.
disruptive? Or are they bitches that know of him, know him, and then, you know, got a little too, you know, extra, you know, because they are fans and they're drunk in the crowd? You know?
Oh man, it's hard to tell because a lot of the time, I think with Lewis though, he's gotten to the point. He's getting to the point where, like, if you see the crowd, they like know his personality, and they know like what he talks about. Where it's like, he don't play that shit. Where it's like, bitch, go fuck yourself. He'll try, you know. Obviously, he put the charm on. He's got charisma for fucking days. You know what I mean?
Great.
Beautifully. I mean, beautiful.
In a minute, let's see how it wraps up.
Pussy. All right, look, I love you guys. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here.
I don't know.
Wonderful. You're very sexy.
Look at her.
Cop sound.
And look at her face, dude. When he says that, just like, you get out of here. They wanted the light so bad. They want all that attention, but they don't know what to do with it because they're fucking dumb hoes. What the fuck are you gonna do? Show us your tits. That's all you got. You got nothing else.
Comedy 17 years ago, before people had cell phones. If that would have happened 17 years ago, I would have fucking clotheslined all of those girls into the crowd and started ground and pounding them, like, wiping their blood on my face. I'm like, let's go, bitches. I'll fucking eat you alive, you whores. You assholes would take out your cell phones and fucking ruin my life, you fucking traitors.
Yeah, that's the truth of the matter. That's the truth of the matter.
That is the real truth of the matter, bro. For real.
Oh, somebody would have posted that shit on Instagram real quick.
You know what's crazy too, bro? This right here, you know, and obviously Lewis has his successful independent business ventures, you know, has good sets, Legion of Skank, Skankfest, all that crazy shit. But this right here, this type of video could end up making him more popular than anything else he's done in the past time. Because this is the type of shit that can just reach those and then he comes off cool. He comes off cool, also comes off violent at the end. So it's like there's that good mix. You know what I mean? It's like, tried fucking her.
Good balance.
Cool, violent. He hit it from every comedic angle. That you'd
sure.
hit it.
Fucking A, dude. 100%. I agree.
Yeah, shout out Louis on that. He killed that shit.
Shout out the rattlesnake
shit perfectly. What do you think? Well, Dana White, or you want to go check the trans?
I'm always going to go check the trans. I mean,
we'll go check the trans. Check the trans.
I'm always game for the check the trans, bro. Yeah. I'm always game for check the trans. Come on.
Yeah, let's do check the transmission. Shout out to Saturday Night Live for inspiring us and telling us that we should love everyone for whatever it may be. Saturday Night Live's words, not mine.
A lot of people ask who's he or she, ma'am or sir, accept him or her for whatever it might be.
What the fuck is under this hood, bro? You can't be surprising me with these extra gadgets and trinkets.
All these extra buttons and skin and flat. And what's this? It looks like it's taped together. We don't know who's using masking tape under the hood, not the nuts and bolts, for God's sakes.
Right. This looks like it would hurt. Let's start off slow.
You okay, honey?
You know. All right, so this week we got a 2 and 2. All right, we got 2 bleeders. All right, and we got 2 non-bleeders. All right, isn't that the best, most respectful way to describe them? Right.
That is. I think it's respectful, and I think it's fair and balanced. It's
trans women can have babies, but they can't bleed from a period.
They cannot. Not yet. There's not like a drip, like a dog water drip or something that'll just keep dripping over time, or a timer that they lodge up in there.
I heard it's like the Grand Canyon in a way. Like trans women can, little by little, the more they erode from the inside out and think about it, eventually you get to the point where it'll carve out an actual vagina naturally. But they say that takes 150 years. The Bible says that takes 150 years.
Thou shall pass after 150 circles around the sun, I believe is the verbiage.
Thou shalt pass blood after. Something
the
like
blood
that.
shall run like wine after 150 circles around the sun.
We might have to go with that next time. Bleeders
Nice.
and non-menstruating persons.
Joe, knocking it down.
And a miss.
Fucking A.
And a miss. So let's see what we got here today. Remember, we got 2 and 2.
NWP. Oh,
That's
shit.
number 1.
You better knock it off.
That's number 2.
Oh, God.
That's number 3.
Oh.
And that's number 4.
Oh, come on, man.
We got 2.
What the
We got
fuck?
2 women, natural, and 2 unnatural. If you guys want me to zoom in, I'll zoom in.
Sweet tits,
see?
number 4 got, bro.
We're making the
Sweet.
game.
Heavy hangers, though, Brad
We're
got.
making the game a little easier, you know. So we got 2 leaders and 2 non-menstruating persons.
Man.
We got 2, Dusty.
Dude.
2 on deck today.
Dream on.
We got
is
Coquito,
so-
aka Coquito, maybe. Who knows?
Oh.
We got
Look at
this
this.
white bitch.
Oh.
We got this Asian bitch. Maybe.
I can see it in her eyes.
And we got. don't know,
I want
maybe-
that to be a
maybe Michael Phelps
natural.
with the true cutting titties.
It does look like Michael Phelps or like a 1920s newsie, like the leader of the newsies. Which, if you didn't know, for the people at home, that was the little kids that used to throw newspapers and they ran in gangs in NYC.
1927 jokes from the 30s with Uncle Dust. Hey, remember those chimney sweeps? Wait a minute. She said that joke before. Oh, shit, we're both retards. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So,
I mean,
Joe?
shut up. Hey, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
Is what my
It's not
dad used to
broke,
tell
you
me.
cut
That's
it
the
off.
letter he left when he said went out to get smokes. If it's not broke, don't fix it. He left that on the note.
yeah.
1980.
If it's not broke, don't fix it. 3 is sure. Okay. So we got 1 and 3. It sucks. Usually we have at least 10, 12
Wow.
people in here for the game.
1 or 3 are
We got a
bleeders.
light audience for
Joe,
the game. That's all right.
you're going 1 and 3. Okay.
He's going
okay.
1 and 3. Joe is
I-
saying 1 and 3.
That's
Roy is saying 3 for sure.
3 for sure. Why
Is it
I don't see
is it
a
big Peterson?
definite. I mean 2. I think 2 is natural for sure.
You're going 2 right off rip. So 2. You
I can
think is
smell
natural.
the menstruation like a great white shark.
Okay.
I want 1 to be very badly, but also it's a bonus if she has a 10-inch piece. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It might be 10 or more becomes a good thing.
I mean, for the future, Cliff, I'm thinking about the future people that watch this when they look back in history and they see our show in 10 years and it still has 282 views, right? In 2000, and they go, you know what? That Uncle Dust guy, he was fucking pro fucking T-Rans, dude. Let's go.
Yeah. Pro T dog. All right. So you saying 1 and 2 is your vote going to be 1 and 2
For natural?
Yeah.
Bro, if it's number 4, I'll tell you right now. If you're that good and number 4 is a bleeder, I'll fucking fly out tomorrow, go up to your door, kiss you on the cheek, and then immediately turn back and go home.
Yeah.
That's coming your way.
There's 2, Mel. Remember, there's 2. There's 2 bleeders.
2 bleeders, Mel.
So you got to pick 2.
2.
Yeah.
I'm going
2 bleeders.
2 and 4. 2 and 4 are the natties.
You're saying 2 and 4 the natties?
2 and 4 are the natties, dude.
2 and 4 the natties. Okay.
Those are the natties.
So you say 2 and 4 the natural women. So you're going 1 and 3 of the T dogs.
I don't know, but I've been told I've seen a lot of Brazilian T-Rans on xnxx.com. And
They look a lot like Dream On over here.
They did, bro.
Dream
and
on. Dream my dick wasn't here. Dream on.
Dream
You can suck
on.
the titties, but the dick is still there.
It goes
Dream
Tran on, trans
Dream
dreamer.
on.
Trans on, trans dreamer.
Yeah.
Trans
on.
weaver. This big ass dick gonna get you through the night.
All right, so Mel says 1 and 3. No,
Cancel, son.
Mel's going with 1 and 3. No, 2 and 3. So 2 and 3 are the natural, or 2 and 3 are the non-menstruating persons.
Yeah, which one are they, Mel?
Now, clarify that, and then
Clarify
we'll run it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mena, I don't know if you played Check the Transmission yet, Mena,
Yeah.
but this is a game
Mena,
where
Mena, Bobina.
This week, there's 2 bleeders, respectfully, and 2 non-menstruating persons, as Joe has helped us coin today.
That's
if you want to vote,
term.
vote. Let us know. I want to hear Mel's Diner tell me if 2, 3 are the natural. Okay, so the natural 2 and 3. Mel says the natural are 2 and 3. Mena, I need a vote. I need 2. There's 2 naturals. We need 2 all natties. 2 natty
all
ices,
natties.
2
natties.
menstruators. We need 2. So you're logging in 1. That's one of your reels. Who's the second reel?
One is real? Okay. Taking a gamble here. Or she might know something I don't know. Being that she's a black woman. Maybe she sees something in a black woman that as a black man.
She can tell. She can smell the black pussy. She got black pussy radar.
It is. It's like shark blood, dude. Something in the water.
It's like shark blood. You smell that. Wait, hold on, Mena. That's not right. Mena just inboxed me. She says she can smell that Flint water. I don't know. I don't know if that's fucked up.
Smell that Flint water.
That's what they call black pussy.
I know you're Flint water.
Fucked up.
That shit's murky, son.
Four
Heavy mercury.
Right. So Mena,
4 is real. Shut up.
1 is real, and 4. You voted 4 is real too.
I did not.
You voted 2
what are you
and
talking
4,
about?
didn't you? Didn't you vote 2 and 4?
No, 2 and 3. 2 and 3 is real. I went 2 and 3, right? Yeah, I went 2 and 3. Yeah. Right, I said I hope 4 is if number 4 is real, I'm flying to your house and topping you off. Let's go.
Well, let's see. Let's see before we get carried away.
Is it?
Or not.
No way.
So let's go through it.
Cliff.
Right? Let's go through it. I'm going through it one by one. All right, we'll go through it one by one. And we'll have a sound effect that'll let you know what it may or not be. May or may not be. As Sound Life said. Respect it and love it for whoever it may be. So we got 1. See what we got here.
Beautiful lips, skin, titties. Gorgeous, dude. Come on. Look at that hair. Just following on that. Yeah.
She is a bleeder.
Wow.
1 is a bleeder, sir.
I'm disappointed. Lost my heart on.
1 is a bleeder. I know, Mel. You're usually on point. You are definitely usually on point.
Mel, what happened?
See what we got for 2.
Oh,
Let's see if
man.
2 is natural or a non-menstruating person.
Holy Testicle Tuesday.
Uh-oh.
Man.
We got a non-menstruating person.
It's like the angle, no Adam's apple. Like it must be the angle of the shot. They know, you know what I mean? They know how to roll.
So she's a non-menstruating person, aka a T-dog.
T-dog in the house.
See what we got from the Singapore whore.
Bro, you better hope this is fucking. I don't have a lot of money. It'll take all my money to fly out to PA and fucking give you a big fat top off, dude.
What we got?
Whoa, that's an Adam's apple.
What?
Uh-oh.
No.
We got another T-dog.
What did you do?
We got another T-dog in the building.
No way.
Yes, sir.
What?
Yes, sir. Yeah. T-dog status.
Erroneous. I want to see the goddamn balls.
You need to see the balls.
This is bullshit, Mel.
I need to see those Singapore testicles.
I need to see them, bro. I need to see them heavyweights, bro. Come on. What?
And then we got one more, right? Got one more. Let's see what we got. Is this a bleeder or a non-menstruating person?
That's my girl.
That's a female.
God damn it, dude.
She's an androgynous model.
Androgynous model, dude. The nose looks like fucking Chuck Norris. It looks like fucking The Fighter. It looks like he was a boxer in the fucking 30s.
I vision like fucking yeah. Like she boxed the dude from Cinderella Man.
And straight up, looks like Jack Dempsey.
James Braddock. She boxed James Braddock. They came up together.
This motherfucker was fighting. This motherfucker was fighting Rocky Marciano back in the day, dude.
Right. Matter of fact, that looks like Rocky Marciano's niece or some shit. You know what I mean?
Unbelievable, man. Cliff, you're too good. You've gotten too good at this.
Roy, you weren't right. Hold on. Was Roy right? Let's see what Roy got. There were two.
I thought
of you.
Roy said 2 and 3.
Let's see. 3 and 4 are men, Roy said. So no, you're not right, Roy. Because
this is a female.
4 is a female. This is a female.
I mean, I should have known from the tits. The tits do look mad natural.
The tits look real. Yeah,
the tits look mad natural. If you've been with any woman of any kind of, I mean, I would even say that she has a kid. I would say that this one has a kid. Do we know that?
I got to figure out her name. She's literally like, I started getting crazy with it and looking up like androgynous models.
Yeah.
And shit. So
androgynous is
look at her actual modeling pictures,
female.
bro. She can model either. It's fucking wild, bro. It's disturbing.
It's maybe the colors, the background all adds to it, the shading. I mean, maybe
but you know, bro, you know I'm searching for these pictures.
Oh,
you know
you fucking killed it,
like,
bro. You fucking nailed this one. This is the most dumbfounded I've ever been.
This is the best yet. You know, it takes time, bro. You gotta pick these right ones. You gotta be sure they're not knowing it all, but they might be knowing a little in a different country.
Give it up for Cliff, guys. That was fucking ridiculous, dude.
Bex. What's up? That was really loud, probably. My bad, y'all. That was like an extra screen.
Was this the best? I wanted the win percentage for you on this one was the highest.
The only person who got it 100% right was Mena.
Wow.
Yeah, Mena's the only one that got it 100% right.
It was 1 and 4.
1 and 4.
Daddy's PM natural menstruation cycle. What was it? What was NMMS? MNC?
Bleeders or non-menstruating persons.
No, that's right. NMP, a nymph.
Yeah. So a few other people just trickled in. You might want to go back. We just played a game and check the transmission.
I dare you. I dare anybody.
Go back.
God
two
bless
of
you.
These are bleeders, aka natural women, and two of these are non-menstruating persons.
Yeah, NMPs.
Go back, play the game. Fast forward, come back to the Wiggers. So let's look at this real quick, Dust. How we're shocking Wiggers.
Sprizzy support.
Yeah, I tried putting a little promo on one of the videos with like, you know, one of the official, you know, like companies or whatever.
Okay.
It spent $13 of it, I think, or like $12 of it. Mm-hmm. And then it was like Google circled back and they denied the ad because of shocking content.
Oh, wow. So that's a whole new word for him. They came up with a new word. So they can't get you for hate symbols, hate speech, violence, sexual content. And so now there's a whole nother thing that's shocking content. This is incredible, man. We're shocking.
The Wiggers is shocking. Do you know what else the Wiggers are? The Wiggers are violent and hateful. This is from Twitch.
Yeah.
The Twitch got sniped out because of a Wiggers episode.
Dude, promoting, glorifying, or supporting violence, physical harm, or death against others based on their protected characteristics.
Yeah. This is what I will say, right? If you only listen to it, right? Shocking. All of it would be a matter of opinion, right? That's the problem with blocking and censoring. And that's the problem. Yeah. But to their credit, right? If you only looked at the transcript of some of the words we said, just like as a transcript, it's crazy.
Right.
But that's why they need nuance.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Context,
and somebody
dude.
to look at it properly. Context. He's a Nazi.
I mean, that was, exactly. It'd be the same. It'd be the same thing as like reading, you know, somebody that's, I don't know what, like reading somebody that's against Hitler, but you have to read his shit to explain to people how bad this person was. You still have to read like maybe what his speech was, and you're gonna be. You're right.
I wonder what would be more likely in transcript, some comedy or a portion. If you took some portions of Mein Kampf and they didn't know Mein Kampf, it might look less offensive in written transcript, and that's the problem, right? It's like our words are crazy sometimes, but we're just being silly fucking, you know, clowns for a couple hours every fucking Wednesday. You know, you know what I mean?
You know what? And there was one the other day and the ones that I always think are gonna get me one of these, don't. Like I did one the other day where I wrote rape on a piece of paper, and I would just hold it up as I was right in the middle of whatever I was talking about. I would hold it up to be like, and you know what I mean? And I was like, well, maybe they're gonna hit me for this.
Where did you think up this bit? Where did this bit come to you? Like, all right, got an idea. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go live and then we'll hold up written on a piece of loose leaf every once in a while. We're like, oh yeah, so I was took the shit in my pants and
listen,
the whole shit. It wasn't a short rape. You know what I mean?
It was so much. It was so much shit, dude. You have no idea how much that, dude. My bathroom smelled like that because it got in the cracks of the wall that I couldn't get it out for about 9 days. I had to keep bleaching. I bleached that bathroom about 6 times in the past week.
Don't know. Dust has shit his pants for the 4th time in 2023 already. Let that sink in. It's 1-4. That means he's averaging a pant shitting. And we're not talking about sharts. We're talking about Dust is taking full nursing home, should be wearing Depends shits in diapers. You know what I mean?
It was so much, Cliff. When I tell you it was a lot, I've never done it like that. But you know what? It felt
Let's not be shocking. Let's not be shocking. Shit always feels good. I mean, once it's out, it's like her. But like you're not supposed to do it, you know, in your trousers.
Well, imagine doing it without having to sit down though. How much good would that be? I mean, that whole extra part of sitting down is overrated anyway. It's like just let her rip, dude.
Yeah, it'd be nice. I mean? Yeah, if you could just sit down, let it rip. So this is what
I'm with all the third world. I got a lot of third world folks here in my schools, dude. When I used to go to school, and they'd rip it right in the urinal.
They take shit in the urinal.
In the urinal, they go right in the urinal. Everybody thought it was like a white.
What you're doing is
a lot of people think it was the white boys that were like getting wild and just taking a shit in the urinal, and then they found out. But a lot of the countries don't even have toilets, so they don't even know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, but that's not what you did, Dust. You didn't purposely decide to shit somewhere.
I like to think you're
like losing control of your bowels.
Listen,
because you're the oldest 40-fucking-2-year-old on
and let
earth.
People shit.
That should be the name of your stand-up. You should write an hour or 10 minutes or something immediately and call it the oldest 42-year-old on earth. You know what I mean? And you should just do a bit of all the shit that you say that sounds more like a guy that's like 63. You know what I mean?
True. I was telling somebody this the other day that you said this, and it makes a lot of sense. And it's been sinking in, Cliff. The more shows that we've had and how many hundreds of hours that we put in together, I do make a conscious decision that I am old somehow. But you know what? It's working. So I want to tell everybody out there, if somebody's bringing something up, don't be offended. You got to take it, internalize it. I'm saying.
Basically, that's the second set. The second 10-minute set. Be old.
No.
Shit your pants.
I'm saying.
You know how good it feels?
Well, let it run. Listen, also.
Spitting is overrated.
I don't recommend that much shit, dude. It was a ton. I'm literally, dude, it was too much. So, anybody out there thinking about doing that, I'd recommend not.
All right. So as we said, we're shocking wiggers. We're violent, hateful, shitting our pants wiggers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You know. And then let's really top this shit off. Wait, hold on. Let's see what Roy said. Does your wife have to wash your underpants? Yeah, that's a good question. That's a good question. Does your wife do your laundry?
Good question. I like where your head's at. Thank you, Roy, for that question and observation. She does occasionally. Now, these specific sweatpants luckily, I didn't have them down all the way, so it caught most of it in the sweatpants. I was able to take off the hoof at the bottom of my hoof, the leg hoof, the hoof hole, take that out while I was in the toilet and tie it in a knot. Let that sit there for about 30 minutes while I bleached everything and almost threw up my mouth numerous times, Roy. Those went in the trash. But in general speaking, Roy, yes, she does wash my Hanes boxer briefs. Where I bought the ones where your penis and your balls are supposed to go in like separate holes, and I don't have enough. It don't work. So
it just all goes in the ball hole, or does it all go in the penis hole?
It's like, why am I paying for this technology that I can't use?
I want to know the sadness level. Does it all go in the penis hole or all go in the ball hole?
It goes in the penis hole. I'm not a dirty fucking son of a bitch, dude. I put it all in the penis hole. I mean,
the whole package just fits in the penis hole. Okay.
So speaking of penis holes, they should be tailor-made for your penis.
somewhere where you could usually see a lot of penis holes. But Uncle Dust been trying to do, throw a little comedy shit on OnlyFans. All right, just trying to give it a shot. He hasn't graduated to actual, looking. I think he might. I would bet that if like the Wiggins don't blow up or something else don't happen with entertainment, what would be? I know, and I know this is it's gonna.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Gonna be a bit to a degree, but I want to know what's your like breaking point for like, you know what?
Good question.
Like, just to is it a year? Is it 2? Like, I would say 3. I'm guessing 2026.
Thank God that I'm blessed with not like a lot of money, but I have a house. My family lives here. The bills are paid, right? So I'm able to. I can do comedy.
The vet shit helps you.
The vet shit helps me, dude. The vet shit helps me big time. But if God forbid, if that was ever revoked, whatever circumstances I couldn't control fucked me out of a household, yes. Right. If you don't think that I would start venturing into showing parts of my body,
not sex.
I
just want to know what would it. So all right, so it wouldn't just be success not happening, with online shit or comedy shit or shit like this. It would have to require success not happening from this for a long enough period of time. And also, a change in your dynamic as far as rent or bills. Like that.
It would have to, and then still, I would have to have. I don't know if I could ever bring I'd have to have somebody pushing me. Also, I'd have to have like my wife turn on me and be like, "You did this. You need to come up with some money fast." And be and most likely, I would do
so if your wife told you to do OnlyFans, you do it.
If me and my wife,
would you do it tomorrow? Would you do it tomorrow? Let's revise. Okay. If your wife told you to do OnlyFans tomorrow, and mind you, we're bringing this up, guys, because he literally got kicked off OnlyFans just for words. But meanwhile, there's ass fucking and foot fetishes. So that's the why we're bringing it up.
I want to be. I want to be.
Would you do?
I want to be completely transparent. I do have an appeal. I am appealing.
You are appealing.
I don't want to make this seem like I am appealing, but besides that, no. You thinking if my wife was like, okay, let's do some OnlyFans and let's have sex on camera with my wife.
Yeah.
And if she jumped in with me,
do that tomorrow.
If my wife said if my wife was like, let's do this. Yeah. Because I think because you know what? That money would allow me to do the comedy that I want to do. I would be able to hire a production company.
You would pimp out your wife to support your comedy career.
Because I wouldn't do it by myself. If my wife just all of a sudden was like, that's her thing, and was like, I want to do this, and I'd be like, honey, I support you. I'll be the dick that everybody else looks at my pathetic dick when they want to see what you're doing, right? Because obviously they're not looking at me, bro. Let's be, you know what I mean? What world are we living in?
You should work the angle, you know what I mean? Like you said, you're probably the most average of it. Like you could call it something like that, like average at best, or some shit.
Yeah. Oh, it'd be micro. It'd be like Mick. Yeah, micro Mick. I'd be like micro Dick Mick.
Would you go face and everything?
Nailed it. Micro Mick Dick. Wear like an Irish. I'd wear an Irish outfit. So I'm like a Mick, like a dirty Mick, bro.
Yeah, micro Dick Mick. That's what it would be. Yeah. Micro Dick Mick. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like the thing would be is that as long as because then it would allow me production. I could get my camera crew and I could get like a professional. That's what I could do.
How close does your wife do it though? That's the other question needs to be asked.
How close?
Like is
fucking
wait.
Jesus Christ, Cliff.
Like what would it take?
Are we in reality or improv here, my man?
No, what would it take though? Like if you asked her, right? You just throw a feeler out there, you know what I mean? Just to see. Be like, hey, would you be opposed to making an extra couple $1,000 a month? And then she's like, no, why? And then you're like, OnlyFans.
No, she would. I have, dude, because she has friends. She has girlfriends.
He's like, I really would like to get some promo money for the Wiggins.
No, listen, she has girlfriends.
Once, okay.
I know. I go, babe. Listen, I have really good comedic ideas. All I need is a production team, and they got to follow me around the camera. When I write my little skits, they come out and help. You know what I mean? They know how to set up the cameras. But no, you know what it is, bro? Is she has friends. She has friends that are on OnlyFans, right?
Oh,
They don't do sex, but they do like underwear. They do like they do videos of like showing them wear the underwear for the whole
they look
day.
good enough? Because to only wear the underwear and do good on OnlyFans, I feel like you got to be real bad.
No, listen to me. Listen to me.
Like the uglier you get, the more you got to show. Like if you're like running around on OnlyFans like a 4.5, like you got to show your asshole. You got to be like, I do asshole astrology. You got to shit on the wall.
Oh, bro. Well, they
like you got to be something.
they
twos running around out here.
That's fucking disgusting. They wear them and
like
then
tea leaves.
Fucking disgusting, dude. They wear them and then they sell those underwear, right? Yeah. So the person gets the video of them wearing them the whole day, putting them on, wearing them for X amount of time, and then they mail them to them. That's the whole thing.
You go from 4 to 10. Once you doing that shit, them freaky motherfuckers out there, you're a 10 at that point.
When I heard that, I was like, I wonder if I can get a
Thunberg and have a good fucking. If you're gonna wear them and send them, you can. And
bro, you could be a handicap. Like, I mean, I wonder if people would. You could be handicapped with like a fake arm. What if they sell their prosthetics, like prosthetic clits, after they fucking wear them for a while? Because they got prosthetic clits, right?
Are there prosthetic clits? Is that a real?
No,
thing?
They're not, Cliff. I was trying to get one over on you. I don't think there's no such thing, but I thought throw it in the mix while we're. I should have yes. They should.
No, I fucked up because when we say wild shit, I'm supposed to yes and. I'm supposed to improv with you, and it was like, did they really make those? Is there prosthetic clitorises? That's
they didn't. I mean, they should. Yeah, they should. But like, that is a good. I thought of that. I thought of that too, and then I thought if my wife asked me if she done that, if she was like, well, so and so's doing it, maybe I do that, and I'd be like, fuck no. I would never have her. If it was sex with me. That'd be about the only thing. The other stuff.
What if you could get $1,000 a video for that black dude? All right. Here we go. We got something here. All right. So you know that black dude that you watched beat up his girlfriend for 25 minutes and did nothing, and you were
30. It had to been 30 minutes, bro. It was a long time.
So, how much would you have to make off him fucking your wife?
Jesus! How dare you? How dare you? Now, is he beating her up? Or
yeah. Oh, I almost passed out. The fractal shit when you laugh too hard. And
I did that earlier. Ooh. I've already done that so many times today. We were on the phone earlier, and we were discussing the show. I about blacked out, and Bernard looked at me like, "I'll still eat you, you fat fuck. I love you, but I'll."
I wonder if that's all laughter, but laughter and obesity combined, it might be.
Oh, for me, it's smoking. For me, it's the cigarettes, bro. If I stopped cigarettes, I wouldn't be like that.
Yeah,
Jesus, bro.
That's just like if I quit smoking cigarettes, I'd easily get down to 327.
Bro, I could run a marathon and be in the Olympics, no doubt, Cliff.
Easily.
What are you talking about?
Easily. So
getting back to the blacks fucking my wife, Cliff. Getting back to the blacks.
Let's get back to the blacks fucking your wife and OnlyFans. Hold on.
Let's go.
Yeah. We got to stick in that direction right now. So listen. Stay in the direction of the black smoking ducks. Yes, and yes.
This is how much I like you. This is how much I like this in the show is that I remind you that we were on a path towards comedy, Cliff. Okay. And I want you to recircle back around and see if there's anything there, Cliff. And when my wife watches this, she's gonna call me and tell me, "You son of a bitch, you're a piece of shit." And I'll be like, "You're right." But also, was it funny? And she'll go, "No, it wasn't funny." I'll go, "But you know what? 10 years from now, 4 people are gonna laugh, and the 9 people in here, they might have laughed. Most of them probably like Dusty is what he's saying. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah. Well, no. Listen. False. So let's get back to brass tacks. We both know you would allow it, but that's besides the point.
Whoa! How dare you?
So all right. So the dude.
Any blacks out there that have big hogs, give me a call. DM me OnlyFans at whitecuckginger.com.
Yeah, you got to get your OnlyFans back. So anyway. All right. So for the dude that you watched beat up that woman, that poor innocent woman that you watched from your balcony get beat up and did absolutely nothing.
Well, do we know she was innocent?
Yeah, I verified it. I talked to your neighbors. I got direct.
You did talk to the neighbors.
Yeah, I got direct.
Okay.
Yeah. Remember that neighbor that asked you if you're on the original WHiggas and you were like, "How the hell does this guy know about it?"
That's a good point. Yeah, who did know? That's fucking wild. Dude.
I got a direct line to your neighbors, bro. You know what I mean? Like you don't understand,
So
bro.
you
Like
do.
when I start fucking with people, I do research and I look for
knew
like
it.
you know like YouTube accounts to connect or Instagram, and I talk to you one neighbor once in a while. I'm
Well, he told me a lot of
backlogging
people-
stories.
A lot
I
of people, when I walk the dog, they go, Cliff told me to say hello. And I go, what? And they just keep walking. They got their head down with a hoodie on.
Yeah.
And they go,
Yeah.
original Wiggers, Cliff's watching you. And I go, huh? I go
Yeah.
like that. I go,
I'm
huh?
telling you, man. You got to do it like that, Dusty. But that was weird though that day. So let's move on. Let's not let the black guy fuck your wife right now. What we did just
Thanks, Cliff.
what we did just now, we edged him. We edged the black guy a little bit.
We did
said,
edge
hey,
him.
you might
We
have
did.
this white pussy.
And shout out to that
and
black,
he's
hey, black
waiting.
guy. If you get out and you find this years later and you go, that's that motherfucker right there that I was yelling at, you white cracker motherfucker 3 floors up. Hi. I hope you did hard time and got motherfucking raped, son.
Okay, so you say rape. So how much for you to allow the black guy to rape? No.
Whoa. What the fuck? I thought we were circling back. I was trying to end it on a good note with a fuck you to that fucking cocksucker.
Yeah,
He's a piece of shit, this guy
Let's
was.
take it further. So we're on OnlyFans. We might as well take a quick peek, right?
All right.
OnlyFans top
Holy shit.
from last year. Let's take this is probably the thing for it. Except hopefully there's no nudity on here. Blac Chyna #1, bro.
That's crazy.
How is Blac Chyna #1? I need to know.
I don't know.
How, like, I mean, listen, I'm not saying like I am saying it. Like, she's all right, but #1?
Not #1, dude. Isn't any porn stars on there? Isn't there some like brand name?
and what
There's
Honda,
that-
Nissan,
Hyundai's
and
on there.
Subaru
Looks like
do.
Hyundai's on there.
Hyundai's like forcing
Hyundai.
this shit on us. I can't even get
Hyundai's
rid of that
killing
shit.
it.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ. Look at this ginger. The ginger's looking pretty good.
that's Bella Thorne. Bella Thorne. She all right. She nice little.
Is that a porn star? Where does she come from?
She's an actress. She's actually one of the first people who kind of like broke the code with it, you know, and just like they tried suing her and taking money away from her, everything.
Who
But
did?
she's like she was one of the first like actresses or someone along those lines that just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go on here, and not even really show much, but show a little." And she made a killing like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Like she changed the game with that shit, and now all these other bitches, Blac Chyna, you know.
To be honest, I thought my parody account with what I was doing, I was like, I should be getting some dollars. You know what I mean? But it didn't. It didn't. I'll be honest. Like with even with the joking, I was like, so it ain't. You know, turns out it's not all it's cracked up to be for fucking fat gingers on that motherfucker.
Now the thing is, bro. First of all, you're not doing
Yeah,
freak.
exactly, Carolina. That was my competition, and you know what? I better not, because I already got. I don't want to do what do they call it? I don't even know when you say hyperbole and you say you're going to do something to somebody when it's in obvious humor. You get a violent hate speech like on Twitch, which is I'm sure that's what I did. I mean, I'm sure there was something like that on Twitch where I was like, and I hope that bitch die. You know, I hope that bitch dies.
Once again, bro, transcript, right? If you look at the transcript of comedians or people trying to be funny online or improv or any of that shit, you just look at the words, shit look crazy.
Terrible.
You know? They need real motherfuckers at some point to like really watch it, like that are not biased and be like, all right, I might not find it funny, but you can tell he's not trying to hurt nobody.
I know they would have
That's
to
the only
care.
thing.
They would have to give a shit. They make too much money to give a shit about the little guy at all.
Yeah.
Like they make too much money off of Mia Khalifa and her big fat fucking tits.
6 points. She made $6 million last year. Look at Tyga, the only dude on
wow.
the list.
Tyga's out there showing his cock and he's getting a fucking million per inch.
Right. Look, no other dude on the list. So you got to salute that, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's the only other fucking
Probably
top
got a fat ass radiator hose, bro.
Right.
Thick
Erica Mena. She was a
Who is
video
this?
host. Erica Mena is like a
I don't like this. I don't like her.
famous video hoe. You know what I mean? Like video vixen, you know, or whatever during like the early 2000s, maybe even late 90s a bit.
This chick looks like she's gonna end up dead by an abusive boyfriend. I'm not her boyfriend. I don't wish it on her, but I'm also saying that it looks like I'm gonna watch a cold case file.
This looks like
Why
the woman that's gonna get beat in front of Dust, and Dust is gonna do nothing. Like the other woman that he watched get beat just a couple weeks ago from his balcony.
I will pick up her watch after the cops come and take them both away, and that watch falls on the ground. You best believe I'll go out there and pick that up.
Let's just watching for that shit. Watching for
I
the
will.
bang.
Oh,
Whatever the fuck she
oh.
got dripping.
I'll
You
be
know what I
like,
mean?
man, please don't hit her in the wrist. Grab her
Yeah.
wrist. Please don't.
Jesus Christ, bro. So you know what?
Oh,
We might as well
Carolina.
go
What are we gonna
this
do?
and get a little.
So
might as well go
bad
from this.
Barbie. Is that the kid? That's the kid that just turned 18, right? Bad Barbie.
Yeah, she might be like 19, 20 now. Bad baby. That's the
Okay.
Catch Me Outside chick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
5
Yeah, she
mil.
could definitely be in Check the Transmission.
Yeah, she got one big eye, one little eye. Mia Khalifa used to do porn. Now she speaks out against it.
This bitch looked like she could only afford half her face to get plastic surgery.
Yeah, it's like,
or she put a down payment, and then like she couldn't afford the rest of like, all right, bitch, we just gonna do your left side.
It's terrible, and it looks like she's had bad plastic surgery on her lips, even though they might be natural, but they look like shit. They have that look.
Yeah, it might just be Botox, man. Sometimes bitches be
Yeah, Botox. Yeah,
which isn't surgery technically, but.
And I'm just guessing her age at 45.
45, Erica Mena. Let's see. Let me look her up. Like I
There
said,
it
she's
is.
a former video vixen. Erica Mena age. See how old this chick is. 35, actually. She's way younger than she looks. Way
Yeah.
older than she looks.
She
bro.
looks.
She's
She
beat
looks
up.
way old, dude.
Beat up, bro. She was getting her tonsils knocked by every fucking rapper from fucking 2000 to fucking maybe like 2005. To
Oh, I was wondering I totally forgot that term. I totally forgot that video vixen term, bro. Like superhead.
Like
You're talking
third
superhead.
generation- I was about to say, it's like third generation superhead.
Yeah, 50 Cent era, fucking early
Yeah.
2000, Ludacris, fucking Nelly, whatever the fuck. Yeah.
Erica
I didn't know.
Mena.
I totally forgot.
She's still getting that money, bro. And
Guess
she's
what,
like-
dude?
she's
It's
about
fucking old.
but she's 35.
It's old man fucking rip a piss time, brother.
Oh, you gotta go pee pee, Dusty.
Old man I gotta go pee pee on my wee wee.
Dusty gotta go pee pee.
I gotta go pee pee on my wee wee.
This fucking guy. Nah, gotta do what you gotta do, bro. We'll be here. I'll hold it down with the chat for a minute. Talk to them. Real quick, I want to shout out the Buffalo Bills player. Let's see if there's any updates on my man, Damar Hamlin. I don't know if anybody's seen that. If you're a football fan or not, I'm sure you've seen it by now. It looks like he's still in critical condition. Yeah, he's still in critical condition. That's the football player that passed out. My man passed out in the middle of a game, had a cardiac arrest event. I think he had something pre-existing going on, if you ask me. Because the hit was hard. It could be hard enough to cause a cardiac, event, technically. But I have a feeling it's going to turn out that he had some type of pre-existing heart condition or something along those lines mixed with the force of an NFL hit. You mix those two things. I mean, right now, they don't know what the fuck he's got because he hasn't woken up yet. I think he might still be in an induced coma. I know they incubated
Who the
him.
fuck is that?
The Buffalo Bills player. You don't know about this?
No, what happened?
You didn't hear about this at all?
No.
What
is
is
it?
We'll talk about this for a couple of minutes. Might
Bruce
get
Smith?
a little serious Wiggers for a minute. You know what I mean? My man right here, Damar Hamlin, bro. He was in the game. Let's see. I don't really want to play the hit. That's the thing. You know what I mean? Because this dude.
It was from a hit?
Well, he had a cardiac event after a big hit. Right? So like it was a nice collision between this dude T. Higgins. It was hit, bro. Dude's only 24 years old. It was a head-on-head collision, kind of face mask to face mask. A good amount of pop in the shot, but I've seen a lot harder shots, right? But if you have anything going on that's even a little sketchy in your heart, some pre-existing thing, your heart skips at anything, like all the, there's a million different conditions. And then also, I mean, the impact of a football play, it's possible. Like, you remember Hank Gathers, but that was basketball. Len Bias back in the day, but he actually fell dead.
The Giants player with Lawrence Taylor?
Len Bias was, I believe, no, Len Bias might have been Philly. I think he was Philly. Len Bias was Philly,
No, you're talking about
Len
Len Bias?
Bias, bro. The
Len
dude
Bias.
who just died, dropped dead, star athlete.
Boston
And
Celtics.
he was a. Oh no, he might have been pre
He was a
NBA.
Boston
Actually.
Celtic.
He might have been pre NBA. I think
He
he
got
was
drafted by the Celtics.
Oh, Reggie. No, that's the other dude. That's my other man, Reggie. What's his name, bro? That's another. But with that being said, it's only happened only one other time in football history. There's this dude, I believe his name is. Yeah, or we don't know if he died yet, right? But Dust.
Oh, okay.
When I tell you, bro, I've been watching football since I'm like 7 years old, 6 years old, bro, like religiously. Never have I seen anything like this on a football field, bro. All right, so the hit happened, right? He stands up. You could go and look at the hit. I'm sure it's online. I just don't want to play it. The kid dies. I'm not a scumbag. You know what I mean? So, hit, bang, right? He gets up. He gets up from the hit, right? He hits the dude, but he takes the brunt of the hit, even though he was on defense, right? The wide receiver got the better of the collision. He stands up. Not a second goes by, bro. He goes like this, but falls right on the back of his head. No breaking the, no breaking his fall, nothing. Just bang, flat on the back of his head like this, bro. Bang, right? Immediately, you knew it was different. You just knew it. You just could tell. You watch football long enough, bro. I've seen people get paralyzed on the field, all sorts of shit. This was different, bro. Bro, the fucking stadium, bro, you can hear a fucking pin drop, bro. What was dope though is all the players, they all formed a circle around him, so the cameras couldn't see him while they were working on him on CPR for minutes. They had to restart his heartbeat while on the football field.
Did the other players on the other team, did they go around and do crotch thrusts?
Yeah. They were like, "Oh, the dick knocked you out. Oh, the dick knocked you out."
That's terrible. That's terrible, man. Yeah, hopefully he gets better.
He's only 24 years old, bro.
Yeah, that's terrible, man. And like you said, it might be like a pre-existing condition. Maybe he didn't even know about it. Might be, you know what I mean? That's terrible. I hate.
And what the anti-vax creeps are doing, right? The anti-vax.
Well,
creeps,
I saw that right now.
It's the vaccine.
Tucker Carlson uses Damar Hamlins to collapse to spread vaccine disinformation.
Jesus Christ! I don't even know if he's vaccinated for one. So, but he might be very well.
Oh, that's what they're saying that. If he wasn't or is one of the two,
it's
either way.
The vaccine. If it's the right wing, it's because of the vaccine.
Right.
If it's the left wing, it's COVID.
Yeah, that's fucked up. I hope he gets better, man. I hope he lives.
Yeah,
that's
God
fucked
willing,
up.
Bro. God willing. So actually, I got into it with this dude for a couple minutes. Ended up having a decent conversation with him too. But I learned because he put out a video almost immediately after it happened, like just like him and some people that he had on his panel. Like, bro, this is a 24-year-old kid fighting for his life, and all you could do is sit on the internet with like 5 other yes men saying shit that is not even slightly proven at that moment, and then use this kid's name in the title of your video, and then say shit that's completely foul. You know what I mean?
Oh, they were just making shit up.
I mean, just fucking, the vaccine, making it about the vaccine, not making it about like, oh, I hope this kid is okay. I hope, like it's like at least balance it out. Be like, yeah, it's the vaccine, but also I hope he's okay. But yeah, these dudes right here, Ak Nation News, right? This brother right here. Which one did I go in on? I think it was this one. I think it was this one. Do you know how there have been 8 mass shootings? Skip Bayless. I'm not going to, pull up the clip. Yeah. Damar Hamlin updates. So I went on there for a minute, bro. These dudes are wild, bro. These dudes are wild. They call black people sun people. They call white people gliders.
Okay.
Like that, and they literally
just
they're all sorts of shit, bro. They're black dudes. There's some white dudes, but most of them, I think, this scary shit is like they're mostly white dudes, but the dude Ak Nation's a black dude. And it's like, you know what it is, bro. Listen, we know how the internet works, right? People that agree with each other get together and form hives, right? Rather than like, having conversation and like having an equal amount, from different viewpoints and kind of parsing it out.
Right.
These dudes all sit together, 7, 8. Oh, it was this. Oh, yeah. And just like sit there and circle jerk. You know what I mean?
Right.
But, the left wing does it. The right wing does it. You know, this dude's one of those black dudes that leans very right and like almost seems like he's like pandering to racist whites at times. You know what I
Getting it
mean?
going.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
one of them dudes. Let's see what Roy says in regards to my man Damar Hamlin. This is in regards to that, so we'll go back here. Cardio experts said that the blow to his chest may have sent his heart into an arrhythmia. That injury is unusual. The chest must be struck in a brief moment. Yeah, I don't think. First of all, shout out, Joe. What up, man? My personal opinion, as of now, with what we have, I don't think the blow to his chest was hard enough to generate that, what they're saying. But I do think if he had anything funny going on, that any play in football could make something go over the line, you know, and then the play had enough force that I could see it making your body break if your body's got a little, you know, I don't think because it wasn't a chest shot, right? First of all, he was the safety, right? So most of the time, the safety would be the one delivering the chest shot to a wide receiver. You know what I mean? Like sometimes a wide receiver might, but a wide receiver, if they initiate contact, it's usually shoulder. You know, they get low. You know,
where's this going? Because if you can't hit helmet to helmet anymore, so maybe the guy was leaning low. Well, he's the safety, you're saying, so he's delivering a hit wherever. I mean,
they went face to face. It was kind of like
at the end of the day, if this happens, let's just say, I hope it doesn't. I hope he doesn't pass.
Yeah.
But if it does, is there going to be what more rules are going to cut? Because they're going to have to do something. They're not going to not do anything because we're in that era where it's going to be something wrong, whatever it was that needs to be corrected, whether it was or not, or they find out that he had a, some kind of condition that he shouldn't, he shouldn't have been doing contact sports like that. But, what are they going to do?
That's kind of what I was saying. Like in this video here, like right after it happened, I'm not going to play the video, but I'm just going to play it from my Twitter. You know, if people want to follow or whatever, head over there. But that's what I was saying. It's like, it's like you want football to be played in its rawest form, right? And you don't want to continue to sanitize it. But at the same time, you want to, not have people die and shit or get paralyzed. But the main point I was making is the free will shit, right? If your dream is to play football and you know all the dangers that come with it, should you be robbed of that dream, or should we, change the game and rob people of the sport for what, boxing, you could die at any point in the ring, football, not so much. It doesn't really happen like this, but.
No, I feel you, but that's going to happen. I mean, I don't know why it feels like it might not be next year, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, whatever time. It's gonna be. What do you think? Years. Do you think it'll be it'll be to the point where, let's say, there's full physicals with like the craziest technology to like see if your organs are working right, like pre-game, like everybody has to go through
that's
something.
Good, isn't that the plus though? Right? Maybe you're making a good point, right? That science will continue to grow, and they'll be able to actually check athletes to the point where they don't got to change the game as much. They just have to make sure the athletes are actually in tip-top condition in order to play the game as it is more. So that you make a good point to the other side with that, actually, Yeah,
Trump 70-72, dude. That's a Republican point of view. And I hate saying that, but it just is not. I'm kidding. But Carolina, I mean, technology is there for that. It's quite common for athletes to have sudden death. It was not his case.
It is not common at all in football for that to happen, Carolina. In football, one person has died on the field.
Well, that's in America. I think. Yeah, she's not in America.
Yeah,
maybe it's different in
football, in soccer.
In football,
it might be just because of the strain, right? Like even though NFL is 100 times more physical, the strain on the heart might be more in soccer because it's like straight cardio. You're running,
dude. Come on,
the miles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He might have had a I read lesbian. He might have had a lesion on a specific region of the brain. Yeah,
Yeah.
Ross said that. That's one of the things I was pondering too a little bit. You know, my man RDA Ross, shout out. He said that that's also possible. A preconditioned brain, a precondition in the brain, a precondition in the heart, very possible. You know, and the vaccine shit, it's not impossible, right? We can't act like that's impossible at all either.
Did they?
You know, there's a lot of
did
things
they-
like, you know.
Sorry, man. Did they keep playing?
No. The good
game
thing
ended?
is, yeah, they stopped the game. They don't even know when they're bro. Dust, it was so bad, bro. I don't know how to explain it to you, bro.
But he's not dead. He didn't. He's not dead.
As of now, he's not dead, but he's like in an induced coma.
So what is the end of the standings?
Induced coma. Well, right now that game's just not played. At some point, and this game was huge. This was going to decide a lot of things. So most likely, they might have to replay this game. What I would say is very possible. It was a Bengals home game, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be hard to go if he dies, especially, right? Or if he's still in a coma. It would be very hard to play on that field. So I would imagine what they might do is possible that they might do it on another field, but let the Bengals still be the home team technically.
Are they going to replay the whole game? What quarter was it?
No, it was 7-3 Bengals in the first quarter, I believe.
First quarter. Okay.
It would continue play for sure.
I wonder what happened to the gamblers' monies that bet on that game.
I mean, it beat. That's his life-changing shit. Anybody who had
let me know, everybody that bet on that game. I want to know. I want to hear from you.
Let's hear the betting stories.
Let's hear your stories out there, folks. How you feel?
Roy, I didn't see a hard helmet to the chest. I'm gonna have to rewatch it. I only watched it live and haven't watched it since because, like I said, the live shit, like that shit shook me, bro. You know what I mean? I played football for a long time too. You know what I mean? Like, so like there's like a connection to football, there's a connection to the Bills. He's only 24 years old, bro. Bro, Dust, if you were watching it live, bro.
No,
like
I feel you, Cliff. I mean,
if you
I
were
don't want to see
watching it
anybody
live
die.
as a human being,
I feel you.
that shit's gonna choke you up.
Oh, I'm sure it's terrible.
You know what I mean? Right.
Dog, when Bo Jackson fucking ripped his leg,
yeah,
I about fucking cried, son. Let alone a fucking man, a guy that's unconscious
crazy,
like
bro.
that. Like Bo Jackson was alive and he didn't scream or anything because Bo Jackson basically has. I don't know if you knew this. He can leap buildings in a single bound, dude. Bo Jackson
was the truth.
is the greatest athlete probably of all time, Cliff. And I know you're one of these guys that doesn't believe that, but I mean, I know Bo.
I had a Bo
showed at your
Jackson
house.
shirt on when I got hit by a car when I was 10 years old, and they had to cut it off, and I was so mad that they had to cut off the shirt because I loved the shirt.
I told you when I dislocated my ankle, they had to cut off the only pair of Jordans I ever owned was those Bugs Bunny ones.
Yeah.
Whatever year that was, and they had to cut them off to crank my ankle back in place. It was around backwards.
Yeah, the Space Jam joints.
And they fucking said, "Fuck you, Dusty. Fuck you, Dusty." They said it like this. Doctor looked at me, Cliff, and he goes like this. "Fuck you, Dusty." That's what he said.
Well, sometimes that's
depressing.
What say. Sometimes you deserve it. Maybe he knew that you were going to watch a woman get beat in front of you 20 years later.
Why do you keep fucking talking about this goddamn one? Dude, for all we know.
Bro, you watched her get an ass beat. I'm going to, this is going to be an ongoing thing. I'm sorry,
Well, I mean, for all we know, she might have had it coming. I hate to say it.
She might have
I
had
don't
it coming.
know.
It does happen.
I don't like to see, but again, I don't like to see any kind of violence, Cliff. And as you know, I was a proponent to the SR 1271 reform in Congress that was going to re-legalize the thumb rule, which for people that don't know, the thumb rule was you can break a branch off as thick as your thumb, as long as it's not thicker than your thumb, to beat your bitch with. And I was a big proponent. Do not do that, Cliff.
Yeah.
And this is 2023, Clifford.
Listen, domestic abuse should only be used in spots. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's get going. Let's go through the comments relevant to my man Jamal. You know what I mean? And
what the shit?
I've seen
this show just fucking fell off the goddamn rails. What are we doing?
Cardiac arrest. Yeah. Broken necks. Yeah, no, shit can happen in soccer for sure. I think the cardiac shit is probably the most common way that a soccer player has died on the field, if I had to guess. I saw an NFL referee on TV drop dead of a heart attack mid-game about 20 years ago. See? And that's just the fucking ref.
That's terrible. He was probably bribed, and he realized he wasn't going to be able to make the calls that the mafia needed, dude. And he was like, oh, God. And the cocaine that they fronted him.
Yo, he knew the mob was going to kill him, so he just, killed himself with a cardiac event. Like, he's like...
He cardiac evented himself, Clip? Is that what you're saying? He cardiac evented himself. Death by cardiac event. That's my new favorite word now. Cardiac event. Dude, the CA, the old classic CA. Cliff, don't get CA'd.
You missed a lot of good fuckery tonight, South Edge. You missed a lot of good fuckery tonight, and I'm very upset with you. Was good, my Australian brother.
What the hell's going on right here?
I mean, elite athletes in general, all type of athletes, of course. Yeah, football very uncommon though. Legions of skanks. Yeah.
Legions of skanks. Classic.
One of the Bills' little brothers died suddenly over the summer. He played college football. Yeah, I would say
on the field.
I feel like it might have happened
on the field.
It happened in college more. For some reason, I think you could probably point to more deaths among college players. I'm not going to.
And there's probably plenty of like football players that die after the game, right? They don't die on the field.
Yeah,
they like
that's probably happens plenty of times. Yeah. But on the field, there's only one case where the guy actually died, and from what I heard, his name was Chuck Hughes, and it was a 1971 Thanksgiving game. And he died directly on the field
versus Cowboys,
Lions, and it wasn't Detroit. Let me look up this dude's name real quick. I don't want to get too. We already lost in the weeds a little on this, but it is an interesting topic. I mean, this is something that happens very often. You know, my man right here, Chuck Hughes. Let's see if they'll break down.
Chuck Hughes,
only NFL player one. Detroit Lions. Let's see if they actually say. But listen, if it was Thanksgiving back then. Oh no, it wasn't Thanksgiving. It was October. 24th.
Oh man, it's old, dude. 20. When's the last time a white wide receiver?
right. Come on, bro. Look at my man. My man look fucking. He looked like straight out of fucking Hitler's fucking football team.
Oh, this guy. He knew about the fucking. He knew about the. He was up for the dirty deed.
Right. This motherfucker used to test gas masks and shit.
Oh, dude. He combed his hair like that off the lives of many a Jew shower exhaust.
Jesus Christ.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Jesus Christ, we're terrible. So we got fucking this guy right here, Chuck Hughes, died 1971. Hopefully,
what the fuck is up with the soup kitchen, Chuck Hughes?
Doesn't happen. Well, there was a soup kitchen, Chuck Hughes. Let's see.
Never mind. No.
We're back. This guy, this random guy.
The random guy. Yeah. The random.
That's his son. And he was like, "How my father's death on the field inspired me to be a chef in New York."
Yeah. Like, 5-star meal. I want to try that meal, Chuck.
Right. But so hopefully my man ends up good. Let's run through the last couple of comments relative to it. He could have had a lesion on his brainstem. Yeah, I think. Yeah. That there's a very good chance, Carolina. Brain or heart pre-existing is what I'm betting on. I don't think it had anything to do with it. My man Ross said that's his original opinion. Immediately, he said, "Yeah, I think it's a brain shit." So he agrees with your thought process, Carolina. Buffalo Bills. Why are they good? What is the? I mean, I'm a Bills fan, but I don't know if I know exactly.
Bills. What do you mean?
Who's Buffalo Bill? I mean. Is a Bill another name for your fucking
Jesus Christ, Southage? Why are you asking questions that I should know and have never questioned, you cocksucker? I've never even thought of that. Yeah, Buffalo, and then they have a Buffalo, but it's also the city Buffalo.
I know that part, right? I'm wondering
no shit.
Like Bill.
I'm clarifying for the people at home listening, Cliff.
The winning choice. Let's check this out. After only 1 year, they held a name the team contest in hopes of choosing a more distinct nickname. Bisons had been the traditional nickname for Buffalo teams for many years. The winning choice was Bills, which was a play on the name of the famed Wild West. That's what I was thinking. There you go.
Wow.
Which was a play on Wild West, Buffalo Bill.
Buffalo Bill. That's dope.
Buffalo Bill. So yeah, that's dope.
It's a cool name. And they're out of
I know, Ross, get the fuck out of here, bro.
I
was ready to believe that shit too, bro. I had on my white girl fucking drunk hat for a second. I'm like, oh, really? It's a Bill? Fucking
silly
idiot.
Goose.
RDA. Dust thought it was Bellator. Buffalo.
Yeah.
Bellator. Now let's see what else we got here.
Buffalo Bellator, dude.
The greatest Bills player of all time, Orenthal James.
Yeah. Shout out Ross. Ross in the house. What's up, kid?
There's a different
man. That's Ross from the IG, bro.
Oh, that's my
These
man.
Yeah. Shout
Let's
out
go,
Ross.
boss. Leather helmet day, straight up.
Leather helmet day, yeah.
They die overdosing in a hotel. Right. Don't happen on the field. Happens at the telly. You know what I mean? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So anyway, hopefully Jamar pulls through, you know, and ends up making it out. You know, they said there was a little a slight increase or what was the right word, bro? Improvement in his condition.
Oh, good.
So we'll see. But it's still he's still all fucked up. Yeah, we're very fucked up. We have problems here. We have problems.
There's a
We have
fact.
problems here. We have talking
time.
shit problems, but you know, to me, it's a good problem to have. So we'll run through this real quick, maybe, you know, because we went heavy on OnlyFans and porn. Should we still go through the top porn searches and all this dumb shit?
Of course. I mean, it's very important. Right? This is very important to the people.
It's journalism.
I mean, exactly.
We'll move on to Dana White after that.
Right. Who else is doing journalism these days, dude? Alex Bernstein, us. That's it.
So let's see who spends the most time.
The gay Chinese kid also. They got beat up by the leftists, whoever the fuck that was.
Well, Andy No.
Can't stand it. There's three of us.
I can stand it. All right, so let's see this here. This is Pornhub. Top countries by traffic. Of course, you know the United States.
Oh, we're killing the game, bro. We're handling our meats.
Is there any doubt? Is there any doubt? No.
We should have done a game on this one, dude.
This one might have been too easy. Maybe for the next one, right?
US.
Let's bet on time spent per visit. That's the next thing we're gonna look at.
Time spent per visit. Oh, who's jerking off the longest and the shortest?
Who does it take the longest to nut? Or in my case, what happens at times, find the right thing to nut to.
Well, that's everybody. That's every male, dude. Yeah. Every man over 16, probably. I'm guessing. Exactly. Thank you,
Because his asshole fucking skin flaps down so hard that you can't tell if there's a butthole under it or a pussy.
You know what? I might, if I ever did my butthole, if I ever did show it, I'd make it so much that it'd be like, you know what I mean? I'd make it like 20 grand. I'd be like, if you want to see my butthole, like 20 grand a pop, son.
Yeah. What?
It's almost it is tinkle time. I just tinkled. Was that just right now?
Yeah. He must have missed your tinkle, maybe.
Every beer, he must have missed a tinkle. Australia got rookie numbers. Oh, they're pulling them out fast down there.
Listen to me. That's
do they jerk off the opposite way down in Australia? Like when the toilet, when the toilet bowl spins?
They only go like this. They only go down.
They jerk upside down. And that backhand.
Yeah, but I feel like it's got to be backhand, right? Because no matter what, you'll end up going the same motion, right? Like you can start down. You know what I mean?
Oh, you mean you don't jerk? You don't jerk in a circle?
You usually start down, so you have to start up. That would be it. It'll have to be
start
like this. Yeah, have to be.
Or you always jerk off with your weak hand. So if your right hand, you jerk off with your left hand only. That would also be Australian rules.
No, that's what people that feel sorry for white privilege do.
Oh, they jerk off with their left.
Yeah,
I thought that's like
reparations.
I thought that was like arm privilege. If you like, you're trying to like show solidarity with people with no limbs, you jerk off with your elbows.
Are you good with your left now or your feet? You ever jerk off with your feet? You ever just sit down and just?
I've never tried.
Curled your legs? Never did that?
I've never tried. I haven't tried the feet. I've I've rubbed it on everything imaginable. Pillows.
All right, let's keep going. So,
stuffed animals.
Top three countries by how long it takes them to nut, essentially, or their problem finding something. What do you think? Who's top three?
20,000 rubles. I'll take it. That's big time right now over there in Ukraine. Big money.
Jerk off.
Knuckles up when you jerk off on webcam.
Yeah. It's like you punch it.
Shows dominance.
Like, I'm throwing this dick at you, bitch. This dick. I'm gonna give you an uppercut.
Well, somebody told me that you can really bend your dick. Can you sculpt your dick that way? I mean, if you started doing it like since you were first jerking off, if you were doing it upside down this way and you're pulling it to the side, would you end up with a left curl knuckleball?
If you did weird shit with your dick since you were, I mean, it's like any other part of the body, right? You can probably.
I wish we could get my brother on for that episode.
Well, you need to.
He's done the weirdest shit to his dick. I guaranteed.
So let's guess.
Okay.
Top 3, like
Okay.
per visit countries.
In length of time.
Yeah, it's like per visit.
gotta
Like
be-
when they
it's gotta
watch
be
porn,
US.
how long does it
US
take?
has got to be number 1 still.
All right, US number 1.
Just by sheer numbers.
All right, so US number 1. Get the 3. No,
Germany.
it's not sheer numbers. It's watch time per visit per
Wait a
individual.
minute, bro. You're showing the answer.
No, I'm not. Am I?
Yeah, you are. If you're reading this, it is.
Well, don't read it, motherfucker.
I fucking just read it, so did everybody else.
So all right, let's see.
I was gonna guess U.S. Oh,
no,
wow.
You didn't. See, it wasn't saying this shit.
No,
He
I
just
said
made me
U.S.
waste it.
Germany
Now
was
you just
in
made me
there.
waste it. See what I mean? No, you said that I was doing something wrong, and then you turned around and made us ruin the fucking game.
Oh, don't listen, man. Don't try to white guilt me. Don't try to sex guilt me, jerk guilt me. Ohio runs balking. Take a jar of Miracle Whip, put it in the microwave for 30 seconds, and thank me later.
Uh-oh.
What do you do
That's
with
not
it?
like a white boy trick, and that's my black brother. That's my guy. Ohio runs boxing. You got some white boy tricks. That's because you in Ohio. Too many whites in Ohio. So
Are you jerking off with the mayonnaise? Is that what you're saying?
Miracle Whip, son. Mayo don't work.
But you're jerking off with you're not like fucking the jar.
Put it in the microwave for 30 seconds. Yeah, I think well, you can't fuck the jar. It'd have to be like a pretty long
Well,
jar.
you could fuck the
Well,
jar.
anybody but
I couldn't. I mean, you may be thinking because I know that you said this is a black guy. Maybe you're saying that he can't fuck the jar.
I'm getting
Unless
deep.
you know what? You know what? He could if he gets the family size one that they sell in Walmart on the weird aisle where they got the big jar of pickles.
Oh, like the big joint. Yeah, and
The
worse,
giant,
you hit it from an angle. So you got a little like extra institute. You go from sideways.
Since
like
you
fuck
pointed
the
out
bitch
fucking
sideways.
racial stereotype, if we're doing racial stereotypes here. Maybe he can fuck the family size Miracle Whip jar. But then you ruin it. Then you're ruining the whole jar of Miracle Whip. Now, Ohio boxing. My only question would be:
if you pull out, can't you still use it?
Well, and that's my point. That's what I was going to ask. You put it back in the fridge after you finish.
Right. Oh yeah, because you can't microwave Miracle Whip and then it works right again.
Oh,
So
yeah. If you microwave it and then do your thing and then put it back in and then try to scoop it on a turkey sandwich after Thanksgiving, I don't know.
It'll work out. It's not gonna work out too good. My man just said miracle drip.
That is miracle drip. Jesus
My man
Christ.
My man Ohio listens.
listens to John Cougar Mellencamp.
As Dave Chappelle says.
Dave Chappelle.
Those broke whites got my man Ohio listening to fucking Cougar Mellencamp fucking Miracle Whip. You know what I mean?
What happened to Ohio? Just listen to Ohio's Players Club.
30
Classic
seconds.
shit.
30 seconds. That's the key. He's telling you
30 seconds.
is the key. And if it's family, that's a long time to heat it all up.
Oh, first of all, now that I think about it, you got to have a special microwave because that's not going to fit in there if we're getting really technical.
Yeah. Ohio. He bought like he had to buy like a commercial microwave. The jar of Miracle Whip that he has
for sure.
Meanwhile,
you can't put like a regular bottle of ketchup. You can't put in there, let alone a fucking family size jug of that shit. Come on.
Can use an easy bake oven. You know what I mean?
Oh.
You can fuck a little sharing side, like a little.
No.
Like
I use the fucking packets they give you at the deli when they buy a sandwich at the grocery store and they throw you a couple packs of mustard and mayo.
Dust can get into the mayonnaise packs at the convenient mart.
Hey, Gross has got a point here. In Ohio, there's not much difference between a hot jar of mayo and the real thing. Good point, Ross.
That's right.
Duly noted.
Let me see. I didn't see that one. Where did I see that one?
He just popped it off, and he's got a great point.
Right. Yeah, they say that.
That's what it is, dude.
He's like
that Ohio pussy be feeling. Yeah, so they go, oh, you got that Miracle Whip, son. I got me some of that whip last night. That's what they say. I got a little of that miracle. Miracle last night. And they know what you're talking about.
Right. Yeah, see 30 seconds. So, all right, so let's check it out now.
That's right.
Let's dive into this real quick.
Let's go.
So Egypt,
they're
either very indecisive, they like to edge, or it takes them a while to nut.
Yeah, why do you think that is?
Average visit duration worldwide, -1 second. All right,
that's the over under, Cliff.
So this might be like once you watch something, right?
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? Or do they count?
What are you trying to say?
Everything. Like how are they breaking this shit down?
Are you saying Egypt doesn't know how to turn off the porn after they finish? And they
Like,
just let it
how would
play
they
and they
break
counted
this down, bro? Is it
Egypt's like, I don't know what to do. Why don't you turn it off? I jerked off in 1 second, and then they fucking 11 minutes and 11 seconds of porn just ran. What are you talking about?
I'm an idiot. I was looking at the way I looked at it on the screen. I only read average visit duration worldwide as -1 second. So I'm like, are they counting every time you skip a video? Because I'm so retarded. I didn't see 9 minutes and 54 seconds above it as the actual average time worldwide. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's average between the whole universe. The jerk
It's
time.
the whole universe on Pornhub, mind you. This is only Pornhub. I just figure it's the easiest place to.
Is that? I think it can't be. Do you? I wonder how much that's increased over the years because of age. Because like now, I'm sure there's like a lot of youth on there, and are their dicks getting numb and having to take a lot more time to whack it too? I'm guessing that's what it is.
Well, I think it's got to consider what we just said too, and that's that. It it just takes like all right. So if they're judging it by average time on Pornhub, right? To getting off Pornhub, that is including the videos that you're skipping, I guess, right?
What do you mean? They're including the whole time of a video you skipped?
But Dust,
no.
If you're on Pornhub for 11 minutes and 12 seconds, they have to be judging it by your total time, including what you skipped. Because they can't judge it by like, what do they know when you start actually? Oh, he started. He started. He's actually getting it going.
You're saying from the time from the time you access the site and not click a video, but just time you get on there and then the time you leave the site, you're saying.
Yeah, that's got to be what it is, right? Because they can't possibly know when you're actually like.
Well, they can if they operate the cameras and they're connected with the CIA, Cliff. Yes, everybody knows that.
This is true.
Have you been listening to Joe Rogan's podcast? They got access to all that. Shout out Hawaii. What is it? Hawaii technology on the televisions or whatever the fuck.
Huawei.
All right. Well, we could do a whole show on that next time. We can figure out what the fuck.
That's a good point too. What if they use Pornhub as foreplay? Because that's what happens a lot. With porn, by like you'll start with something, and usually, or not even just porn, but like when it's time to nut. And that's what women don't understand. Like a dude could just be sitting there minding his business and just see the wrong video on Instagram, you know what I mean? Or the wrong fucking video on social media or the wrong headline and just see a half a titty. They see a half a titty. And the next thing you know, they're looking for the set. And then the next thing you know, they're looking for the set out the bro. You know what I mean? Like it just happens.
Like all of a sudden, I'm a pedophile because I'm looking at hot kids on TikTok. I'm kidding. That never happened. But no, that's true. What you just said is true. What you just said is true.
I'm not going to say who it is.
I could be sitting there, bro, and all of a sudden I see and then all of a sudden I'm in porn. Like I'm like, I'm not jerking off today. I'll tell myself I'm not jerking off today, right? I'm like telling myself it's bad for me, blah, blah, blah. And then I have to, get on social media. I don't have to, but I get on there, do whatever. And all of a sudden, dude, like something around, some broad's trying to sell. Hey, look at this. What this is? Look at my tit. And I go, what?
Right.
Shit. And then I go, that tit ain't shit. And then I go on XNXX pervertium German throwback avant-garde gate porn Cliff.
Have no chance.
Fuck.
We have no plans of beating. But then these bitches want to be on Instagram, twerking. Well,
it's
these
like,
bitches,
Sharia Law, Cliff. Like the Muslims got it right. It's like, let's get these hoes stoned up and rocked. Because I'm trying not to beat off and lose my manness and testosterone. Cliff.
Right. And that's what it is too, right? It's like, but that's what it is though, right? They're like punishing these women because they're horny as fuck. Yes. Instead of just being like, yo, listen, we're men, we're horny as fuck. Just
exactly. I don't know why. It's like social media is trying to suck all men in to get us to look at a few tits there. I think Pornhub
us more than
has
ever,
a contract with Instagram to get us to look at these hot children. And then I'm kidding. I'm saying 18 and to 55 and then jump over. Why can't I block everybody that's under 21, Cliff? Why isn't that a possibility? Right? Why can't I when they go, hey,
what I do when I'm on IG or this and that, or I'm on TikTok, because I do fuck with TikTok, but I do what I do everywhere else on TikTok.
You type in hashtag hot kids. I'm kidding. No, you don't. I know. I'm kidding.
Bro, you know what the crazy shit is, though, bro?
High school softball. Stop.
But this is the crazy
Stop.
shit, bro.
Knock it
This
off.
is the crazy shit, Dust. Someone that we both know from Instagram.
Okay.
Right? He's like, he knew me from the Wally shit, and he just wanted to talk and chop it up.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say who it is.
Don't put it out there. Don't do it.
No, I would say who the human is.
Don't say it.
But we're talking for the
Offline,
first time.
you can tell me.
We're on the phone. Yeah, I definitely will. I'll tell you offline, of course. So we were talking right on the phone, just chopping it up. One of the first things he said to me was like, "Yeah, I like to go on TikTok and look at all the high school girls." And he said that shit like
just right out in the open, like
yeah,
fucking. This is what. Don't
like,
you? Like he's trying to fit in with you. He's trying to fit in.
Yeah, maybe
does it make you think that maybe he looked at it like, well, obviously Cliff does that, right? I hate when motherfuckers. That's the same way as when motherfuckers are dropping N-bombs and they go, "Man, did you see that?" And you're like, white guy, and they look over at you and you're like, "No, that's not what I do. That's not what I do.
Bro,
I make jokes, dog. You know how many times I make jokes and then motherfuckers take it and I go, no. You know how many I've had to correct people before I started doing this shit in my real life and been like, dog, I'm joking. I'm not
joking. Yeah. Like you say some shit
here.
that's like racial, like a racial joke. And they're like, "Oh, you're a racist? Oh, you're a racist? Oh, you're a racist?"
Motherfuckers are like, "Where's the meeting?
Man, this is
let's go." Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I said that to make us all break the ice. It's fun. It's funny. Right. I'm not like, no, hey, Dusty, let's get rid of him, right? No. Yeah. What are you talking about, motherfucker? The fuck out of here.
I'm telling you, bro. It's fucking, bro. First thing he fucking said to me, bro. Mark my fucking word. I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. I don't remember where I was going before that, but let's see what Ross said. Dust cracked the code. The Taliban took back Afghanistan because they ain't jerk off the whole time. Highly motivated. Right. These motherfuckers like a fighter that don't nut before he fights, like 6 weeks or some shit.
Don't jerk off, man. You got a big fight coming up, man. Don't even do it.
Some of this pussy. We need some of this fucking pussy, bro. They got all this pussy behind the embassies. We need some of this pussy. Bitches, take off your blankets. I don't give a fuck. I just need some pussy. You know what I mean? Like,
do you think that Afghanistan's fucking TikTok is all hot boys? Like for every country that like that's their thing, right? Like I figured that like whoever's controlling TikTok, America, right? No matter what, if any male logs on, they're showing you females of whatever age, mostly younger. But then like Afghanistan or the Middle East might be predominantly hot boys doing like whatever they're doing. I don't know what they're
hashtag Taliban hot boys. You know
Taliban, we the hot boys. Come on, son. We the hot boys.
Son. The Taliban. Jerk me off, man.
Make them say Allah.
It's fucked up. Taliban said, "Fuck no nut November. We ain't nothing until the infidels leave." Yeah, straight the fuck up, bro. They're like, bro, we ain't nothing until these Americans the fuck out.
Shut out, Ross, motherfucker. Hell yeah.
Hot boys.
Hot boys.
But you know what I really think? You know what I really think? You know what I really think, Dust? That they don't really have TikTok like that there. That's the thing.
Oh, you think that they said no? They told China no?
They're allowing. You think they're allowing bitches they don't allow to get educated? You know what I mean? Or they're allowing fucking, but I guess it's a good point though, right? Like they might.
Well, no, you're right. No, it's up to the country because that's the same thing of like people getting killed. Like when Mark Zuckerberg was having to, like they were asking for information and they were giving it to him. Like the government of Afghanistan and Iraq were asking Facebook for information on public, private citizens, and they were giving it to them or telling them not to put up certain content, and they were doing it. So you're right. You know what I mean? Honestly, if we're in the truth here, and I just removed all types of funny, you're right. I just did a literal, this is what's happening, Cliff, and there's nothing funny about countries that censor their people from being who they are as independent people. And now Cliff, unfucking mute yourself. I cannot hear you. If you're doing the best, I can't tell if you're fucking joking or not. Are you that good at
joking? Of course I'm joking.
You cocksucker. I was like, God damn it.
Taliban Hot Boys. What was that? I can't even think of like a Hot Boy song at this point. Can you
Make
think
him
of
say,
any hospital stories? Yeah, make him say,
Allah, Allah.
only if they're 12. Make him say,
I'm the colonel of this hot boy tank. We
oh.
after big things. We after that hot boy stank. Out here hustling, putting up dollars. Bend over and make Allah straight holler. Make him say,
Stop.
Allah, Allah.
Allah, turns to no, stop. It changes over. Oh, fuck. I feel like Taliban. Wait.
Frown upon homosexuality. Their naughty TikTok is like women learning to read.
Yeah. It's like a woman driving in a car. You know what I mean? And they're like, oh. It's like fucking.
Bro, if a woman on that's probably all women's TikTok in Afghanistan and Iraq is just women driving, just doing like parallel parks, and they're like, "You go, girl, you get it."
Yeah. Oh, that's the woke that there's like the woke Taliban bitches that parallel park on TikTok.
Yeah, they're like, oh my, like that's the naughty rebel, bro. If you see a Taliban, like an Arabic chick parallel parking, they're like, oh hell yeah. They had to go off in the corner and fucking away from hubby and be like, oh God, I hope I don't stone. That must make your clit hard, bro.
What?
Like if you're like if you're like if you're an Arabic chick and you're like
a knuckle.
No, if you're like watching Arabic pitches parallel park and make like fucking do hand signals out the window.
Yeah. They're making good old school shit.
Yeah, they're doing old school shit, and then they're like, oh, and they're like diddling their fucking super hairy bush, dude.
God,
like, how hairy? Do you think they started shaving yet?
How hairy is an Afghan pussy? How hairy is an Afghan pussy? How hairy is an Afghan pussy? How hairy is it?
How have they broke the shave barrier yet? It'd be like black people in America when they started doing like black first and everything. It's gonna be like shave first. It'll be like what women shave their arm first, who shaved their bush first, who shaved their mustache first.
Right.
When those fucking COVID masks they've been wearing for 20,000 years come down, bro, it's gonna be a problem.
What are you talking about?
Huh?
I lost you. What'd you say?
You lost me?
What are you saying? COVID masks and the Taliban and TikTok and young boys?
Listen.
Women can't parallel park. This is true. You just put out disinformation. Fucking white bitches can't parallel park. You think some Taliban bitches with fucking they're looking like fucking Ghostbusters is about to come for them can fucking parallel park, bro? You think is that what you fucking think?
What happened?
Look what Ross said. Women can't parallel park. You put out disinformation saying that there's TikTok parallel parking videos.
I'm not going to explain the joke to you again. I'm not going to sit here and explain.
But what about white women? You think white women can parallel park?
Who the fuck is talking about white women?
You were talking about the goddamn parallel Taliban. What are you trying to say, bro? Are you trying to say that women shouldn't be allowed to drive? Is that what you're saying? You should end this shit. So brutal out there.
What do you drink? What kind of beer are you drinking there, bum?
Currently, I'm drinking the Corona. I finished.
All right. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers, everybody. Happy New Year's. Thanks for fucking joining us. We very much appreciate you. We ain't done.
We ain't done, you son of a bitch.
I wasn't kicking off. They kicked folks off high roofs for crossing lines, right?
Right, for crossing the parallel parking line.
It's right.
That's what they used to do in America too. They used to take women, they used to make them try to park if they crossed the line. They used to kick white bitches, all sorts of bitches off of roofs in like the 30s.
What does the woke America have to see like over there to be like give up on them?
It's not gonna work. This ain't gonna stick.
Give up.
This ain't gonna stick. Well, you know what it is? You just gotta let people live how they live, right? With their culture.
Well, I know that. You know that. The rest of it seems like Twitter and everybody I see on Twitter does not know that. Like these motherfuckers have been doing what they do. Guess what? They haven't had all the shit that we've been gifted in our
Right.
beautiful American lives,
This is a fact.
like they have, bro. Like I'd probably be over there wearing a fucking turban, and I'd be fucking beating bitches brutally,
Wearing
throwing
a turban
rocks like
in a
I was
Suburban,
goddamn
beating
Cy
bitches
Young.
brutally. They call
Bro.
it urban.
I'd be like Oral Hershiser in the
Oral
fucking
Hershiser.
World Series with
World
boulders, bro. Do you
With a
think
Budweiser on my shoulders?
is it?
I just rapped
Is
in
it that
between.
I see? Is it better if you throw bigger rocks at them, or they do little ones like pebble them to death, like Chinese water torture, or is it better to like throw a big one?
Well, it depends. They
Damn
work on
fast.
projectiles. They work on projectiles in Afghanistan that could actually shoot pebbles like together, like shotgun shell. Like, you know, obviously not quite as strong as a shotgun shell. As strong as it could be to not break the skin. You can use any stone or explosive device to power the stone thrower as long as it doesn't break the skin. You can bleed, but you can't break the skin as in like a cut. That's kind of the rules of the Taliban stone.
I feel like that's so dead on right. There's an instruction manual in Hebrew, in Arabic over there, in two languages.
Two
languages.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a
Just in
dual
case
language.
the
Like when
Jews
you pull
wanna
out
join
a
in. Hey, you want to join in?
pull out-
Hey, black Jews, they don't like Jews. Come over to the Taliban. Kanye West is gonna be Taliban next month.
I wonder what I wish I could drop. We could drop a WHigga's like fun pack, like from a drone over some random fucking town and show them the Black Israelites and show them that and be like, see what they think about it, and have a camera in there to record their reaction of like when they start talking about they're the real Jews. I wonder if they would start hating them the same.
Who?
As they hate Jews, like
Oh,
you know
like
what
with the Taliban hate
Yeah.
the black Jews
as much
as
as
they
they
hate the
like
Jews
would
that
that
they've-
would it be the same? And they go, "Oh my God, did you see this?" And they're like, hate them too, or would they laugh and be like, "Yeah, right, whatever."
Now, I
What-
think once
whatever.
you follow, once you follow that scripture in any way or identify with it, I'd say like any fundamentalist has the same opinion of you. I would think, you know what I mean?
So you think if you just say that you're that,
You can't even say juice in front of a fundamentalist. You can't even start words like that, right? You know how like Bloods and Crips can't say B's and C's when they talk? It's like gang code. When you're around fundamentalists, if you cannot use any word that starts with JU. I don't know why you're laughing. This is real.
because
and
it's funny.
History and
I'm
shit.
sorry.
You know what I mean? Even junk, even a word like junk, even though it don't sound like Jew, just because it's J and U together, you can't say that.
So if they were to play just jump, the Mac Daddy make you.
There's
no J. Actually, there's no J in there.
There's no
Oh,
juicy.
yeah, there's a J. No, there's a J. Oh, what?
Yeah. Anything that starts with JU is outlawed in lands controlled by fundamentalists.
Oh my God.
Yeah, can't start with J or U. Jury, judge, junk, juice, any of that shit. I peeped it.
Jubilee. Geriatric.
Julian. No guys named Julian can
Orange
go.
Julius.
Yeah. Julius Caesar. No teachings. Like Caesar never existed to them. You say Julius Caesar, they'll be like, who the fuck is that? You know what I mean?
Julian, the white guy that played for the Patriots. Forgot his name.
Shit. Jumanji. They've never seen Jumanji. They've never listened to Juicy
J. Yeah.
Jizz. Well, Jizz is an I.
Nailed it.
Jizz is an I. So technically you could go Jizz.
What?
You know?
No, it's a J.
The Taliban's cool with the Jizz. Junior Mafia.
That has Jew written all over it, dude.
So let's check it. Visiting demographic.
You can spell Junior JEWNOR.
Well, that's what's weird about it. You can say Jew or Jewish because it's JE. So it's kind of a weird thing, but it's anything that starts with JU. It's weird, but you got to look into it. I don't have the article for it right now, but if you look into it.
No, I got to save it on my phone. I've been saving it on my phone for years.
Yeah.
I've had it in there, dude. I mean, I
Well,
have it written by when I was over there in the Middle East. I had a couple tribesmen write it out for me.
Juggle. All right, so let's go. Visitor demographic. Let's a couple more minutes of Pornhub, then we move on. All right, we'll go to a couple more lists here. We'll speed through them. Average age of Pornhub visitors in 2022. 37 is the average age, huh?
No way.
Yep, 37.
That would mean
Average
that
age
what?
of Pornhub
If we're
visitors.
doing an average, it's double that, right? So it'd be like 74 to 0. So you tell me there's some 0-year-olds on Pornhub?
No, they're going 18 to 24, so they're not counting all the little young motherfuckers sneaking on there beating off.
Oh, okay. That's the problem.
They have to. They have to. They can't
Yeah,
be like
they gotta.
fucking. You can't be like 12 to 18.
That's
and then
the problem,
18
which is
to
fucked up because there's an
24.
IP address. They know it's
Yeah.
connected to a YouTube
You
account.
can't
They
do it.
know.
You can't do it. Imagine how fucking crazy that would be. Like,
I mean, so
you're
we're
like-
gonna have to
you're
make
like
the
0
adjustment.
to 10.
Yeah.
10 to fucking 12.
What's the earliest? What do you think the earliest age is ever to watch
I have
a porn
no
video?
idea. Don't really want. You really got the.
I hope it's like. I really hope that it's like.
What was your earliest age?
Oh, a magazine. It was a magazine clip I pulled out of a bush in Vegas in between Stop and Go.
Wait,
and
you pulled
Twain
a porn
Street.
magazine out of an old woman's
Well, it
pussy?
wasn't a whole
Out of
magazine.
a
It was
bush?
just a ripped up,
And
like
you pulled
used.
it out of a bush, out of a woman's
Yes.
bush.
No, not out of a woman's bush, bro. I
It was in a bush.
wish.
You said it was in the bush.
No, it was in a burning bush, like the Jews were talking about, like a
A woman
singing
with an
bush.
STD.
Like
You pulled your first
the
porn
Moses.
magazine out of a burning vagina.
that's
Burning
correct.
bush.
That's correct.
STD
No,
ridden
motherfucker,
vagina.
it was out of a bush between the Stop and Go when I was trying to buy Now and Later to
Anyway.
bring back to the goddamn neighborhood and sell individually.
Thus went
And,
from. All right, good. My bad.
and it was very classy. It was
And
very
how old were
classy.
you? How old were you? That's the question.
Probably like 8 or 9.
Yeah, that's probably about the first time I seen a porn. I don't know if it's the first time I beat off, but it's probably like the
No,
first time.
definitely.
Like,
It definitely wasn't the first time I tried to beat off. I
yeah, it
tried
wasn't,
to.
like, to
I-
completion or anything like
The
that,
first
but
time I tried to beat off was in a. Well, we talked about it. It was in that used condom that
yeah,
I
I don't
found.
even remember. My first, all right. So Dust went from watching a woman get beat to wanting them stoned. I mean, that's the natural progression, right? If you watch a woman get beat from
Heck
your
in the
balcony,
house.
the natural progression is eventually stoning. I would.
I mean, there's 65 plus motherfuckers jerking off. Or
Hell yeah! And then
is
motherfuckers
that
are
one of
buying.
those things where you never use your actual birthday for your Pornhub? Yeah, and how do they know the
Probably
age?
both. Probably both.
How do they know the age? You don't have to
Well-
make an account to watch Pornhub.
Yeah, I would bet they work out averages between their subscribers as well as some of their IP, like you said, IP address shit. I'd say
Which means
both.
that they're using their IP addresses and they're getting information from other companies,
More likely than not.
right? They're gonna have to.
Unfortunately.
That's the only way, right? Like places where you use your birthday to make an account, right? Whatever that
Right.
YouTube, whatever, Instagram, Facebook,
Right, right.
your Facebook birthday.
Roy, 910. My man Eddie. Burning Bush was Acadia Bush, DMT. Yeah, and Dust
DMT.
Bush was STD. You know what I mean? That's what
STD,
I'm trying to tell you.
SPD,
Right,
silent
right.
but deadly. You know
If
how
you
we
do
do.
make an account, though.
Yeah,
All right, let's
I
see.
know. Is it good?
12 years old.
I never made an account. I need to. I'm 112 years old.
To my burner accounts. All right, so 37 average age worldwide. Let's see. Let's look if there's any other good lists, and then we'll move on if we don't see one. Top searches and porn stars.
Oh, that's a good one.
We'll do that one, and then we'll leave it. We'll do
Yeah.
that. It'll be the last one. And then we'll move
Are we
on.
gonna go before you click it? What's top search? What's top search?
I don't know.
Family,
You know what?
right?
I
It's
don't
always family
know.
lately. That's what I always hear, and when I see clips and everything, they're always like, "Why is family number one in Tennessee?" And it's gotten more. So it's
yeah.
like family, step kid, step mom. You know,
Yeah, I would like to say I'm a little more knowledge to say that. I watch P Hub with a guy. I dig the categories.
I
Yeah.
like the category. I'm a category guy.
They're
I
the
use
most organized of all they're also less
No.
dirty than some.
what?
You don't think
X
they're
and-
organized as far as their fucking categories and subcategories? And
I
X and X is better
I
because it's a
use
little more dirty.
XNXX.
It's dirty.
Well, how do you?
It's
What do you
not
mean
as
dirty? What do you mean?
Like Pornhub is like the best layout, right? Like they got the best graphic. People.
I haven't been there in a while. I have to check it. I have to go back and check it.
You gotta
I
check
haven't checked-
Pornhub's graphics, bro. Bro, what I'm trying to say is
I haven't
from
seen Pornhub in
graphic
years.
design standpoint and
Yeah, I haven't.
user
Yeah, it sounds like a true producer. It sounds like a true producer.
Like,
This
bro,
is
the
the
font-
layout.
Man,
Man, this font, yeah.
Pornhub, man, the Pornhub font, bro. Like, the way it
Man,
bounces off the light.
Look at the- look at the thickness of these letters. The letters are wild.
Right. It's perfect. All right, let's check this out. Reality number 1, huh?
Reality. Okay. I
Look
can
at
deal
this.
with that. What are
The
they?
reality category grew by 169%.
So
That's
now,
wild.
wait a minute. Okay, that includes amateur. I got you. Okay, so amateur, reality, same one.
Yeah.
You're including here.
Yeah, I would say OnlyFans.
Homemade swingers, homemade. Shout out to I want to spend a special shout out to Private Society, which is one of my favorites. One of my favorite searches.
Do you pay for any porn?
No,
Right?
no
Me
way,
neither.
bro. I've never. I can't remember if I've ever. I might have attempted it like back in the early aughts, but it's been a long time.
What's the last country you visited, Dust? Eddie's asking.
In real life?
Yeah. No, your Oculus. When you put on your Facebook,
I thought he was talking about porn because I go. There's a way to switch countries.
He might be.
I switch countries. I don't know if you knew that. You can
But I
search.
think you really
You can search
meant
by. No,
Yeah.
I guess
Right.
probably Mexico was the last one I visited.
Okay.
Mexico for a family's Thanksgiving about 5 years ago. They have a house down there.
To be honest with you.
Went down there to La Plata's, out by the out the beach in Tijuana.
Alphabetical orders. Susan with the alphabetical orders. All right. My man Roy Dust with the P. All right, so let's go. Let's see what else we got here. Reality, gender. The transgender category grew by 75%.
Oh, I thought it'd be higher than that.
Well, it's second. It's number 2 now.
It is number 2. Okay, if I could rewind it back, I'd have thought that was number 1 as far as like jump. Not like watch, but like percentage wise, but
I would
as
say
far as that goes.
reality might be jumping. Because
Yeah, reality's good. The amateur, I like a good amateur.
Right? I think OnlyFans is making that jump a little because OnlyFans is reality, right? So you might get some people that don't want to be creeps and pay for their bitch anymore, but they still want something that's a little, and they got that Pornhub community shit.
Well, you know what we learned?
Hey.
Or what we learned by me getting kicked off of OnlyFans, what I learned, I don't know if I told you.
For jokes, by the way. For jokes.
It is that you share, if you share anything, content or anything of your page, screenshot it, and they find out about it, you can get terminated.
What do you mean by that?
Which is weird. That's what it says in their rules of community guidelines, right? Is that if you share your content and if you badmouth OnlyFans and they find out about it, if you're a creator, you can be banned, is what I read from what I could make out.
I don't know. But I don't know exactly where.
Because
transgender. Let's not get back into that. We talked about OnlyFans like 60
I got to rip a piss again. What's it? It's been an hour. It's been an hour since it took. That hour just flew by, bro.
I don't think it's been an hour.
That flew by. Yes, it has. It was 1:30 when I took a piss. We're at 2:30 right now.
Was it? Was it an hour?
I get 1 hour between pisses. I'm doing pretty good.
All right, go do your thing. Go piss. I'm gonna hold it in like a fucking man because I don't got a bladder of a fucking senior citizen. So I'll keep holding it in and do the heavy lifting for the Wiggers. You know what I mean? But we love Dusty. All right. So gender number 2. What else we got here? Group sex grew 34%. So that means group sex been popping on OnlyFans for a long time. That's probably been. Listen, this dude don't even mute his mic. Look. This fucking piece of shit don't even mute his mic. Hold on. Let's mute his fucking mic. We don't need to hear his fucking 2.5-inch shaft fucking drizzling into the fucking toilet bowl. So group sex, outdoors. All right, let's see this fucking guy, Roy. You know, luckily Dust is a character. You know what I mean? Like Dust is just a character in himself. So Dust can get away with shit that I would really fucking get mad at people for.
What happened?
Mute your fucking microphone, you fucking train wreck.
What? Oh, bro, you can hear that? You can hear the flush?
For the flush. The flush. You can hear
the whole tinkle?
Yeah, like it's in 3D.
Oh, my bathroom's right there. Jesus Christ. I have to remember that. Sorry, guys.
Oh, that's all good. It's funny.
When I get in a real studio, if anybody wants to buy a Wigga coffee, this is a good time. City Don't Sleep. Buymeacoffee.com / City Don't Sleep. Please donate. Fundraise.
It's pinned. All right, let's see what else we got here. Outdoors. All right. That grew 121%. Yo, that's got to be left over from COVID shit, right? It's probably been increasing, right? Wouldn't you think?
They had some great, they had some great COVID porn on there. Immediately, it was like COVID porn, like wearing masks. I don't know if you were on. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see it, but anything pop culture will automatically be pornified.
They were wearing masks. They were like, "Oh, what are we gonna do in quarantine? Oh, we're locked inside. I don't know what we're gonna do." It's like, like, how are we gonna be naughty? We're gonna be naughty and like wear our masks and like, ooh, and it was like, oh yeah, let's go.
Yeah, it's from
Ross.
Appreciate you. It's from his fucking trysts. This motherfucker fucks men for free. He don't do it on OnlyFans. It's cocksucker.
The men's ass is free because the men's ass costs Monday. Oh yeah, that's a remix.
Yeah.
Remember that one?
Of course, classic. All right, so we'll run through this. We got feet.
Feet?
Yeah, feet. Feet number 6.
Wow. Are you a feet guy? Are you a feet guy?
Nah. I mean, I'm not gonna say like throughout my fucking bitch's history. I never fucking.
You were toe lickers. Did you ever like?
Oh, I definitely suck toes. Oh yeah,
really?
bro. Oh, if it's popping,
never.
yeah.
Never in my life.
You never sucked toes in your life?
Never.
You never sucked a single toe.
Dirty, bro. That's
on earth.
Filthy. I'll put my tongue up an asshole before I suck on any algae feet.
I don't think that math adds up though.
It doesn't? Can you get your calculator out?
I don't know if the fungus math, you know what I mean, or the germ math adds up on that shit. Because you can clean the foot, right? You know? You can take a bitch fresh out the shower and just suck the shit out. No matter how much you clean an asshole, there's gonna be some shit left over.
There's gonna be some fecal matter. This is what it is. There's gonna be some fecal matter.
Paper.
I've had to deal with that. That's something I've come to terms with in about the past 5. I've been like, it is what it is, and I've accepted the dirtiness of that factor. Shout out to Private Society, keeping it alive. We need to get a sponsorship.
Oh, don't get twisted though. I'm a booty eater too. Like I'm not saying I eat feet, but
all day.
Like
I got that tongue in that ass, dude.
It's popping.
Watch out now.
I'm doing whatever.
Knee deep.
We get it in.
I don't know why. Like fingers, toes. I don't know why. I'd rather kiss her on her forehead than suck her toes. Like it just doesn't. So I don't know why it doesn't like
forehead porn. Maybe like forehead porn from Afghanistan.
Let's see.
Hopefully the Taliban. That's where the forehead porn. Syria has the biggest collection of forehead porn.
Yes. Well, you only got the 2 inches showing up there. I mean,
right. You're like, damn, bitch. Look at the fucking wrinkle,
bro.
Forehead. I bet you I could put a nut in
Hey, I went to a whorehouse in Dubai, I think I was in. And it was like 10 stories, 20 stories high. And it was so bad that I
got my booty ate in Dubai.
I felt like
about 70 feet.
Bro, I felt so bad that I didn't finish. I left. I go, the guy was the guy kept coming in like yelling at her, the pimp or whatever. And I'm like a young dude. Right? Like every other country so far was like fine. But like when it came to that, I was like, I can't do it no more. I don't know why I just said that, but it just happened.
Did you eat a prostitute's ass?
No, but I almost ate a prostitute's pussy one time, like licked the outside. Like the top part, and then I was like, God damn, I was in like Korea.
Bro.
Like I was like 20. Drunk off some weird shit, bro. I was drunk off like some root, what do you call that? Ginseng root, like Korean whiskey, like walking around with them. I had a Korean war guy that went over there with America, then stayed there during the Korean War, which was in like the 60s, 50s, and we got him to he like showed us around everywhere. You know what I mean?
What kind of prostitutes were in Dubai back in the day? What year was this also? 1946, before they built anything there?
This was 99.
This shit was when Dubai had like one project building.
Bro, they were blowing up, son. Even back then, they had like, you were like, God damn, this is wild.
Different.
And they had guys with AKs outside their houses, like these weird looking security guards, like they were in Indiana Jones, like the guys that were always after Indiana, like fucking. You were like, what the fuck are you doing?
Right. All right, so I think we did a lot of nasty shit tonight. Let's get on to my man Dana White, president of the UFC, and also slapper of wife, apparently.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm feeling pretty good.
I'm in Cabo, Mexico.
Happened that night? What happened leading up to that video?
Well, I'm in Cabo, Mexico, for the holidays with my family, and my wife and I were out Saturday night on New Year's Eve, and unfortunately, that's what happened.
What?
Hey. He gave you the immediate clap back.
Okay. Oh man, I'm glad it wasn't what I was thinking.
One more time. No. He didn't fuck her up. He just slapped her up.
Thank God, because I was like,
he gave her a little bit clap.
he gave her like a little same.
Right.
As much power as she put into hers, he put into his. You know what I mean? Like
he gave equal force.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Do you think a divorce is coming? Divorce coming?
No. Watch him fuck after people.
On TMZ, for a guy to put his hand.
This is reaction.
I'm one of the guys, you've heard me say for years, there's never, ever an excuse for a guy to put his hands on a woman. And now here I am on TMZ talking about it. But my wife and I have been married for almost 30 years. We've known each other since we were 12 years old. We've obviously been through some shit together.
Right. So sometimes you slap a bitch. When you know a bitch a long time, every once in a while you slap her in the nightclub.
That's a fight bonus, dude. Eddie said fight bonus night. I like it.
Yeah. He got the slap of the night bonus.
Hell yeah.
And he's got that slap league. He's got that slap league. I thought this was foul. Look at this shit, bro. Yeah,
the slap
that's it.
league is his?
And it's unveiling this year. And look at this promo he put together for this shit.
Oh,
how you gonna put together a power slap promo with your wife getting fucking hemmed up? This is what he did, bro. At the end of this video, he's like, "Oh, and I also want to mention that Power Slap is unveiling its full scale and full schedule in 2023." That's foul, bro. That shit ain't right, Dana.
Dana didn't fall. Luckily,
you think they agreed? You think they agreed?
Yeah,
to let him slap her for promo?
Of course, 100%.
Or do you think he made a decision? You think they were out? And he's like, you know what? This bitch is acting up. She kind of deserves a slap right now. And Power Slap is about to pop off.
Yep. And he mumbled it to himself like he always does when he talks. You ever notice when he talks and he says the words before he says it and then afterwards?
Yeah.
What the fuck is he retarded? I always wonder if he's retarded.
He's definitely like a smart dude, but a jughead too, to a degree, I would say.
I mean, you can make billions of dollars and be a fucking goddamn retard. I mean,
no, 100%. You can know about like one thing really good, or how to succeed in one thing really good, and definitely not be like smart-witted. You know what I mean?
I mean, honestly, I would have said really well, but it's fine.
That would be a choice of words. It is Dusty. With the yo shit, that is Dusty. Look at Dust in the back.
Oh, come on, man.
That's Uncle Dustin Dubois. This actually took place in 1999 at the first Dubai fucking project building where they used to hold the soirees with the motherfucking. Yeah. Slap your wife. 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 Slap your wife.
I love the fucking logo on a Power Slap, dude. It looks like some Sega shit. Look like Power Slap.
This is his promo. He put out this promo on social media. All I did was add original WHiggas Live.
Are you serious?
Yeah, this
That's
is
his
Dana
logo?
White's. Yeah, this is well, that's his logo and his promo with his wife.
Wow.
He said,
Is
fuck
he
it, I
wearing-
might as well take advantage of it. And then you're real surprised in the background, looking like a mixture between George Carlin and Uncle Dust. You're like, oh,
I'm trying to figure out what it looks like. Artie Lang mixed with the Scream Ghosts
in the back.
The guy with the black beanie. It looks
Now,
like
that shit like you.
Well, I'm
mixed
saying,
with crackheads.
listen,
You
when
know what I
you
mean?
deal with
Like,
nut jobs for a
what-
living, you're liable to smack a bitch.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, listen. And
Also,
listen,
wait a minute. What was that grass-fed comment about Whitey Bulger? Because I think he did.
Allegedly, he got his ass beat by Whitey Bulger. Oh, yeah. That's a fact. Yeah.
That
he
is
got-
a fact, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't know about specifically, but he definitely had issues with the mob in that area. That's a fact.
Okay.
That part is 100% fact. And so is this promo that he shamelessly put together for slapping his wife to advertise his power slap company. That's also quite shameless. You know what I mean? But listen.
And we've got 3 kids, and this is one of those situations that's horrible. I'm embarrassed, but it's also one of those situations that is right now we're more concerned about our kids. We have 3 kids, and obviously since the video popped up, we've shown the kids the video, and
we've shown the kids the video.
You show the kids the video.
They had like a viewing party. They're like, all right, listen, we're gonna do this promo. I'm gonna slap the shit out of your mother, but it's all for Power Slap League. You know what I mean?
I mean,
that's like the sit down he had with these motherfuckers.
I mean, what if his kids figure out they like that now because he showed it to them, and they're like, "Yeah, we want to beat women." You know what I mean? We want to put a beating on.
2 of his kids beat women, and I think part of this is training, because I think he trains. One of the things I heard about Dana White, I think if you look it up, you'll find it, but I can't find the article right now. Is he trains his sons to slap when he trains other men to slap women with just enough force to get your point across, but not enough force to hurt them. And that's
He knows the perfect amount where they're not going to call the cops. They're going to realize that.
Yeah.
And only when a woman has put hands on you. When a woman has put hands on you, you know how much to give back.
Right. He practices. It's like a choreography to the.
Yeah,
you know
it's
what I mean?
jiu-jitsu. It's jiu-jitsu, which you can't say over there in the Middle East.
It sounds like you can't say it right now at all.
Maybe I can't. Maybe I can.
This motherfucker
2
just
tears in a bucket. Fuck it.
Let's see what I see. He's like, motherfucker went full fucking the Louis Armstrong.
We're more focused on our family right now. People are going to have opinions on this, and most of the people's opinions would be right, and especially in my case, you don't put your hands on a woman ever. My wife and I obviously love each other. We've been together for a very long time. We've known each other since we were very little.
Okay,
and
I'm ready.
This is just one of those unfortunate situations.
This is where he fucked up, Cliff.
Yeah.
Ask me what I would have done.
What would you have done?
I'll tell you what. I don't apologize. She fucking deserved it. That bitch had what was coming.
Yeah.
A female at the age of 62, and I take this bitch down to a fucking beautiful place with all my money that I've worked hard for, looking like I look. Look at my face. I look like a retarded bulldog with extra skin hanging off. Okay,
Well,
and she had
like
the
a
nerve.
real deal dickhead with extra wrinkles.
Straight up circumcision,
Like a human
overgrown.
dickhead, an actual human dickhead.
It's straight up. Over.
Yeah, he looks like the shit that the Jewish priest spits out into the bucket. That's what he looks
exactly
like a face mask of a dick, not a dick.
Yeah,
but like the skin, like if a dick made a facial impression, like, and then that's like,
yeah. I mean, it's wild. And then he looks like he's drunk when he's talking. He's like, "Listen, she married me. She knows what was coming. Look at the crevices.
She's 12.
The crevices.
You know how long I've been slapping her? I've been slapping her since she was 12 and a half.
Yeah.
She's my wife.
Whow. Hotkids.com? You're saying I found her on TikTok? He
That's
found her on TikTok?
Well,
Did
that
a
is
Back to
actually
the
where Dana
Future.
White found his wife. Did you know that?
On
or no?
TikTok. Well,
Yes.
I thought he had the DeLorean built.
No.
So
he
that
didn't say
he
since
could-
we were 12. He said since she was 12.
Oh, okay. I thought he
Yeah,
found it. I thought he went on hashtag hot TikTok kids found her now.
Hot TikTok kids that
When-
it's hot TikTok kids that you can slap in a nightclub when they become of age.
Well, I thought
That's
he
the
took a
hashtag.
hot. I thought he took a hot
Look at the hashtag.
TikTok kid back to the future in the DeLorean, back to the 70s, raised her from then and then to beat her ass.
I
You don't see?
I say Jesus Christ because I'm just remembering how bad this story gets with Dana White, and all of this is verifiable online. I just don't have the link right now. You got to look into what Dana White did here. He groomed her to slap her. He didn't
Thank
groom
you.
her in any other
That's
way.
what I was trying. Thank
He
you.
groomed her for slapping.
Yep.
And this is what it is.
He's been grooming. Everybody was looking at Chris D'Elia. They were looking at every.
It's like abuse victim grooming. Is that
Thank
sexual?
you.
Like, you know what I mean? He's
Yes.
never even had. If you knew anything about this situation, you would know he's actually never had sex with her. Ever.
Never.
That's
Ever.
a slap wife. He has 3 wives. That's slap wife. You know
Well,
what I mean?
and
Like,
also
more like
he well, and also the rumor is this is a rumor now. This is allegedly.
No, I
is that
think it's
he-
true too. I think I just don't
Well,
have. The
he was
link
having
right
his
now.
he was going and having his sperm donated and having it put in there. He's never even had sex with her. It was put into her body to have the kids. He didn't want to have sex.
Well,
with
I
this chick.
heard that she was never pregnant. Like I heard like there was no sex. It was like immaculate
immaculate conception
conception.
on like Jesus our Lord and Savior. Tick?
Yes. Yep.
Wow.
If you look into it, I don't have the link right now, but it's just like everything
Well,
else in the Bible.
No,
and
I got the
it's
link,
true.
and we're gonna bring that up now. Jamie, go to the Jamie.
Oh shit, JB's off. My bad.
Jamie, can you go to the I can't even think of that whore's name. What's the whore's name? What's Jesus' whore's name? Mary Magdalene. Go to
well,
Mary
actually-
Magdalene.
You calling Dana White's wife a whore and you want to know her name?
Well, actually, I just called Jesus' wife a whore, which strike me down.
That's his side bitch.
Forgive me now, Lord.
That's Jesus'
and
side
Savior.
bitch. Mary Magdalene was Jesus'
Forgive me
side
now,
bitch.
righteous white Lord. And when I die, I hope it's the white Jesus and not the black one, because I don't have to kill myself and go back to hell.
Side bitch.
Hey, who's the most racist? If you go to heaven and you realize that when you get in front of Jesus and he's dark skinned, and you go, get me the fuck out of here, bro. That is true racist. That's when you know you're racist.
Right. If you won't even accept, like, you're so racist that when you die,
yep,
people
you
who
go,
run the show aren't white. You're like, oh,
you
fuck
get there,
this
and you go,
shit.
no,
Get me out of here.
Get me out of here.
Out of here.
Who's punking me? Is that some cushion up here?
What if Kanye was right? That's all I'm saying.
What if Kanye was right?
What if you get up there and
Did Kanye?
Show,
Here's Kanye's next one.
Show. You know what I mean? Kanye's like, eat this a bitch. Kanye dies, and it's like Jews running the show in heaven as well. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, I mean, Jesus,
like,
Jesus is a Jew. Oh, if you find out God's a Jew too, and he doesn't even care, he's like, yeah,
That's
God's a
what I'm
Jew.
saying. It's not just the record companies or
That's
Hollywood.
the next.
It's heaven. You know what I mean?
That's the
He's
next
running
a blue book project or whatever those alien ones are that Joe Rogan always talks about. It's like they're
Blue
gonna
book,
find. Oh,
yeah.
this is what Joe Rogan had on that guy that found all the mammoth tusks and all that shit. He's gonna find the book that says that God is actually a Jew and not just Jesus. That's gonna be the one where it's like, if God's a Jew, then you just have to bow down.
God is a Jew.
Is that correct?
Yeah, I mean, that's the
Well,
stance.
if
of the
Jesus, if
you know,
Jesus is
you know how we feel.
correct. We know that Jesus' mom was a Jew, which means that Jesus is a Jew because your mom has to be a Jew. If your dad's a Jew,
baby mom was a Jew. Jesus' shoemaker was a Jew. It was Jews that was doing the dues for J.E. Jesus.
Hit me with a couple bars about the shoemakers, the Jew shoemaker that made Jesus' shoes.
The shoemaker reminds you of a Quaker. And back in the day, sodomy was legal, so they called them acres. Because they would fuck them in the booty hole and take their acres. Nah, I don't know.
And on the side they had Lakers. Didn't even know. 10,000 years later, LA.
Black Jews here with the flow. On the side they had Lakers. Jesus
chewing up
definitely
foreskins.
wasn't white. Chewing up
The original sin. The
looking
original-
for 4 twins.
Yep.
Chewing up foreskins, looking for 4 twins. You know what I mean? Riding on four Schwins with tinted rims. With the Taliban.
Going for the win.
Yeah, going for the win. But anyway, my man Dana White slapped up his bitch. They saying they good. He
Oh
didn't slap
man,
her too hard. I say you hold him responsible. You abuse him. You know, he should find himself as the CEO of the company. You know, he should take some money out of his account and just move forward and let him keep moving.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the
buy her a rock like Kobe did. You know, may he rest in heavenly helicopter death peace. And you know, fucking let's get to it. Yeah,
you worked hard. Now you're.
I agree completely. So let's check this out. You remember this show back in the day?
All right, Court, get it, buddy. All right, yeah.
Remember a little show called Life Goes On?
Son, the door. Open the
Corky.
door. No, not that door. This one's locked. Oh, sure, Coach.
Hit the brakes. No, the left.
What the goddamn?
What are you retarded? Wow, they said that. Holy. Bro, NBC said that back in the day. Look, I'll rewind it. Say it in the same spot. Say it in the same spot. What are you retarded? Wow. Bro, how do you
retarded?
Man, they said it a lot.
I mean,
you got these. You got Seth Green, and fucking Stifler. You know what I mean? Before they made it.
Look at that mullet, dude. Heavy mullet game.
Strong.
But you know what? Corky was supposed to be a smart tard. He wasn't supposed to be like a full blownzy, right?
But he had moments where, you know what though? I was watching this shit, and I'm like, there's moments where he's so sharp and so on point that you're like, is he actually retarded, or does he just have the face?
Exactly.
Like,
it was
maybe
just
he was faking it. You know what I mean? Like
I think he was,
fine, but he came out with the face, like the face of unfortunately people with Downs, and they were like, you know, he was like, I'm gonna ride this out.
I'm gonna ride it until the wheels fall off, baby.
This out, man.
Yeah,
You know?
I mean, he's basically the first like retarded culture vulture of the scenario. It's sad because
that's what they actually used to call him back in the day. Yeah. I don't know if you noticed. I don't got the link for it right now. But in the retarded community, he was called the culture vulture. And actually, there was no culture vulture in hip hop. Hip hop actually bit the term.
They bit the tards.
Yeah, off of the retarded culture.
I knew it. Those sons of bitches.
Yeah.
Those sons of bitches, bro. And it's like, you know, I bet he had a dumb, thick cock too. It was just fucking retarded, dude.
You think Corky just laying
big
down pipe?
Fucker. Oh, dumb cock, bro.
So?
IQ of 2. The lower your IQ, the bigger the cock. Every racist knows that.
12 inches in the britches.
Hey, that's a racist. Here's a racist theology. The lower the IQ, the bigger the cock. You know what I mean? That's what it is.
Yeah. That's what dumb motherfuckers used to say to get pussy back in the day. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers were dumb as fuck, and they just convinced some stupid bitches that they had them. Hey, you know what they say? That's the Down syndrome pickup phase.
I hit the first gear. I don't know what I'm doing.
All right, stop. I can't believe ABC did this, man. I can't believe ABC did this.
They fucking murdered it, bro. This is.
And you
know what? It's sad because a lot of tards are good actors, and now they're not going to get any work. Actors, you know what I mean?
Because he's an R-word vulture.
Exactly. Well, no, I'm saying all the rest of the tards that are actors that were like when this popped off, there had to have been like a million, not a million, but like 100 actors that were like, I'm next. Like
he's the Peter Dinklage. He's the Peter Dinklage of Down syndrome actors. That's what they call him.
Did we ever talk about that movie with Peter Dinklage and Gary Oldman, where Gary Oldman plays?
We did briefly, but we need to do like a fun. I mean, we got to do a fun.
We can do that later. We'll do that later when we do like we need to do that on our own channel. We can't do that on YouTube. That's undoable.
No, we can't do that. Even what we just did right here is a little.
I know. Luckily we're like 3 hours in because
it's hiding. It's hiding. That's the good news right now. Is that shit's hiding. You know. All right. What do you think, Dusty? What do you want to do? You want to keep going? You want to wrap it? You tell me.
Yeah, I'm ready to cook some pork chops.
I figure like you seem like you're right at a good point. Maybe we won't push it. We at 3.
We're at 3 solid, man. I want to thank the 6 folks, man. Thank you so much for rocking with us. Shit.
Yeah, 6 still here. Appreciate
We had
you.
6, man. We lost the channel, but we didn't lose our determination.
Nah. Can't wait. You can't take a Wigga down. You can't take
No
a
way.
Wigga.
Not happening.
You can't turn a Wigga to a noun. A wig is a verb. Now action
Verb.
superb.
Action superb. Wig.
Yeah.
Domination. Wiggadom.
Wiggadom. But anyway, appreciate everybody. Happy
Thank
New
you.
Year.
Grass,
Hope
yeah.
you ever hung out with us
Salutskis.
whether it's for 5 minutes or an hour or more, whatever the fuck it is. Appreciate you hanging. Hopefully you're entertained. We're gonna keep trying to bring new elements to the show, new segments and such. Unfortunately, tonight we had some audio issues prior, so I didn't mess with the soundboard as much tonight because things were a little weird. But we're trying to institute that more. Me and Dust love you.
Love you.
Hope everyone is.
Happy New Year's, everybody.
Oh, bro, it looks like the internet cut out right at the right time. You seen that?
Mm-hmm.
It's like right when we about the internet's like, yeah, end it, motherfucker. This is a good time. You know what I mean? My brothers. I really appreciate everybody, man. Everybody who hangs with us, man. Much love from the Wiggas.
Salutskis.
Always remember, Kitty Demure will always win at the end. When those 72 genders, you know what I'm going to do, Dust? As we fade out, I was going to remind everybody of the predictions that Nostradamus laid upon us. Run through them quick. He predicted black Nazi rappers will top the charts. All right. He predicted the first black Korean Nazi boy band. All right. Nostradamus made some predictions. You should look into them. I'm not going to run through all of them. We love you. Uncle Dust got to go eat some food, further his obesity.
I'm getting fat.
I got to eat some food, pretend like I'm not as fat as him.
Exactly.
Love it all.
Love you.